gentlemen. Oh, and ladies.
Squabble civ less squabble civ squabble civ less squabble civ squabble civ less squabble civ squabble civ
And
less.
his address, if you were curious, is 9th Street.
Sounds good, I like that. So, any idea who we could challenge first?
But I see you're not one for critical thinking, so the first challenger is going to be Nick Burns. Mr. Burns, we challenge you to complete one power loop indoors over any obstacle.
Balder.
What's going on, guys? Gary Ullman here from The Fifth Element, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look.
Chirp chirp chirp.
There's a name that stuck out too. Like I feel like from the
Yeah,
just the one. Just the one.
Get it off! You just were
let it air
stuck.
dry.
Switched to another train in Cheyenne, and then we both got arrested.
What?
And then when I
the Darwin FPV Tiny Ape
Hello.
Freestyle. Now, if you're gonna have the nerve to put freestyle in the title, well, then I'm not even gonna ask the question. Because
Yeah,
it's
yo.
better.
You got new stuff in mail today, yeah. Hey Rizzler. Highlight my day.
Oh God! Go check the front door!
Nope.
Try the back door!
That's what she said.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and today we take a look at the Radio Master Zorro. No, not that one.
What's happening, everybody?
Not that one either. That's the one. Zorro. So, with all that being said, that will do it for the Babito.
That's what she said.
There wasn't one picture. FPV.com to check them out. Until next time, guys.
Razor drop of blood x drop of blood drop of blood drop of blood drop of blood drop of blood. Hero.
Do you know how many times people type smiley faces and laughing emojis in chat? Not once does she read it. Not once.
What's going on, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and today we pinch and pound the mob thick. Should I rephrase that? Now we're gonna keep it. Oh, remember in iGao 2 when she did that Frozen thing, the do you want to do an orbit?
Oh yeah, I have a vague recollection of that video, yes.
So what if we just do something with that?
So you're saying you want a parody? A parody.
Yeah, no, you're right, that was stupid. What's going on, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, I can't juggle. 2,000 and 25,000 KV.
Well, good morning, pilots. Hello. Welcome. Friday is upon us. Grab your pizza. Grab yourself. Oh, baby. The weekend is here. Pizza Friday. Freaking pumped. We got a new T-bone map. What the fuck? What year is it? New T-bone map? You don't say. We're going to have an open lobby today. Come on in if you're feeling froggy. I dare you.
Learn to juggle yet. Rolling on the floor laughing.
Have I learned to juggle yet?
Your mom grabbed a balls cut like pizza disc.
Still trying to figure
Look
out.
at my balls cut like pizza and see what happens. Pouting face.
Give me a minute. Maybe I'll get it.
Sis.
Take one look at my pizza. See what happens. Little Ripper, what are you doing? Are you trying to break Robot Lady? Is that what you're doing? What do you think? You think you're a little cutie? Is that what you think? You think you're a little cutie pie?
Sup all.
Is that what you
Driving
think?
and listening.
Moderators, what's happening? Is there some like spam going on in the chat, guys? What the fuck is going on in the chat?
We got eyes on you. Don't you worry about that, pal. There's hammers in these streets. You better watch it. Anywho.
Chip banning beginning soon.
Early morning bands are the best.
Afternoon heads and 90 crew, how are you all doing? My balls cut like pizza is in the oven just 10 minutes more, and it's pepperoni balls cut like pizza time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I need to get your slap queued up. I'm going to play your slap just for you on Pizza Friday right when your pizza's done.
Flint and steel. Pouting face.
Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. How did everybody's week go? I missed you. It's been a long time, I feel like. It hasn't been a long time. Days have been
Thanks, man.
weird for me. I feel like
Was
I've
a
been
half. Weirdos.
teleporting through days. Or whatever. Teleporting? No. I've been cryogenically frozen, and I just wake up and it's the end of the day. I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Can't wait to go home and practice soldering rolling on the floor laughing.
My wife is out of town, and she hasn't been for a few years now. Usually I'm the one that's out of town. And I do spend several hours a day with my son, just him and I, without the help of my wife. And that's
so
always
over the shitty
fine.
weather.
But when it is
Yo-yo, fellow weirdo.
wake up to go into bed, just me?
Yeah, it
Woo.
seems that way here too.
Oh my god. It's been years since I've done it solo, and
Balls
man,
cut like pizza delivery for
my
us.
son
See,
did not get
wiener.
any easier to deal with in that amount of time, bro. What the fuck? All he did was get more like demanding of things. I was like, what the fuck happened, man? But anywho, we're getting there. We're getting through it. Oh, I need alert box. Last night, my son goes, can we go to,
My body can't afford any more balls cut like pizza.
can we go to, Red Robin for dinner? Because my wife hates Red Robin.
Smiling face with hearts.
So if he wants to go to Red Robin, the best time to go is when she's out of town, obviously. Or if she's not feeling well or something, you know?
Now, we
So,
call him Mr. Mom Pouting Face.
I've always been Mr. Mom, dude. I've been the mom in my son's life during the days since he was born. Always and forever, my friend. My wife is a good mom as well. I'm not saying she isn't. I'm just saying I've played that role a lot more than like the stereotypical dad would. The stereotypical dad, obviously. The made-for-TV dad. All right, lobby's open. I am excited to freaking fly, though. I wanted to fly yesterday, and it just wasn't happening. But so anyways, we go to Red Robin last night, right?
Just sold some stuff for like 185 euros total, so I could grab some parts for my
Nice. Hell yeah.
3.5D.
Do it up, dude. So we go to Red Robin, and my son is adamant about getting a pizza, a little kid's personal pizza, like one of the, whatever they're called, Donettos or some shit. So I've had their pizza before, and it sucks. So I don't get pizza at Red Robin because who the fuck goes to Red Robin for pizza? So anyways, this is kind of sick. So anyways, I order in fucking little shitty pizza. It comes out. He takes one bite and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna love this. This is really good." And I was like, "That's great. Enjoy, buddy." So he's fucking around on the little like game tablet they have on the table there. And he's like, not eating his food. He's just playing a lot of this game. So I was like, "Hey, buddy, if you're not going to eat while you're playing, you're going to have to put the tablet aside, you know? Can't really fuck with that if you're not going to eat." So then he goes, "Oh, my stomach hurts." It's like, "Your stomach, you just drank 2 cups of lemonade. Your stomach hurts? I wonder why." I was like, "Well, you got to try to eat some food." And he goes, "Well, I don't like the pizza. There's too much cheese on it." I was like, "My man, you just told me that you enjoyed it, that you thought it was going to be good and you were going to love it." And he goes, "Nah, I never said that." I was like, "Oh, don't you gaslight me!" You said that. But anyways, he didn't eat any of the damn pizza. I ended up eating it.
Hey,
It's good pizza, I guess. I was really hungry though. But it's just, it's the little things. Individually, all of those things don't matter. Collectively, when it's a whole day of it, you're like, "Okay, buddy, come on.
hey,
Are you trying to be a villain?
bro, I am dead Lomo.
Are you trying to be against me? I thought we were on the same team."
Every Red Robin and Lil Caesars around me close loudly crying face.
But then he also had cooking class yesterday. He takes a cooking class at the YMCA like 20 minutes from our house. So I took him to school, and then I had to run some errands. I had to do some shit. And I go pick him back up from school and then take him to the cooking class. And I just kind of hang out at the cooking class because it's 20 minutes from the house, and it's pointless to drive there and drop him off. So I just kind of hang around.
Yeah, man, same here, asbestos.
Usually I'll walk.
I just noticed that this week.
I'll walk around the track there or the parking lot and just listen to whatever on my headphones. Or just kick it in the truck and just wait and catch up on emails and comments and shit. You know, I do stuff. I just waste the time while he's in there. So I did that, and then like as soon as we get home, he's like, "Oh, I want to go to Red Robin for dinner." I was like, "Fuck, we were just driving, but that's fine. Let's do it." And then he goes to Red Robin and he's the devil. What the fuck? Like, dude, come on, man. Give me a break.
This thing Velocidrone has to install every day for some reason.
It has to install every day? You might be clicking the wrong launcher. Maybe you're clicking the installer, not the launcher. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. It was a good day. But yeah, at the end of the day, I was really like,
"Come on, man.
give me a break. Come on, pal." Oh, Mr. 73, hello, sir.
Hello, pilots. Mr. Head, sir, hello.
Oh, hello. But then we had a pretty chill day outside of that. It was just like a lot of little shit.
Is the pizza like really gross?
The pizza's, it looks amazing. It looks so good because they cover it with pepperonis and they crisp up the pepperonis real good. So it looks amazing. But like the sauce and the cheese on it is so bland and just like nothing that the pepperonis don't make up for it. It's just overall, and it's like kind of, it's not soggy, but it's definitely not as crispy as it looks like it's going to be. So I don't know. I didn't care for it much. My wife hated it. We shouldn't like anything at Red Robin. And my son took one bite and said,
Gross
"Ooh,
dog.
this is amazing. I'm gonna love this." And then he literally didn't eat any more of it. He just sulked and said that he hated it. And then he goes, "I take it I don't get dessert." I was like, "What? What do you think? Do you think you should get dessert for one bite of pizza?"
Zero crew people are the best people.
I think he doesn't like when
Balls
it's
cut
just
like
me
pizza
here
balls.
and not my wife, because my wife, for good reason. She's
How
she's
can
a
you
softie.
not like the fries?
She's a softie for him, probably more than she should be. There's
Give
a lot
me
of
some
times where
mealworms
he
and
does
I will be an industry baby.
he does need somebody to tell him no.
Hey,
Kids
73.
need that. That's an important part of raising a child is they need to learn to be told no and to accept it and not freak the fuck out. So I don't think he likes having just
Apache
me here.
Surrogacy.
Because I say no to all kinds of shit. I don't hesitate. Just be like, no. If you didn't earn it, no. Hey, he's 8 now. He's not like I don't need to baby him really like on things like that. That's kind of silly. So yeah, I keep telling him, like, by the time I was 8, my parents had me doing my own laundry. My parents
don't
made me
teach
grow
that
up
in the hood.
as fast as possible. Like my mom took me summers when I wasn't in summer school. She took me summers to where she worked, and I would be a file clerk there when I was like 12.
Yeah, I'm clicking the launcher, but I had some problem yesterday,
So,
and it's probably
yeah,
gonna crash
yeah.
like 4 times before I can't play properly.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that. Hop on the Velocidrone Facebook and post up about it. I bet you somebody over there will have an answer for you quick, fast. I'm guessing that was a power loop challenge there. Those little curved pipes I was kind of winging at for a minute. It looked too obnoxious to keep trying just starting out. Oh, yeah. So those guys to those guys. Oh, Jesus. And I guess the further away you go, the wider. Yeah. No. They're all fairly evenly spaced, yeah. These up here are a little closer. Let's give her a whirl. Ooh. I feel like that part's not going to be hard. This is going to be the hard part, is getting that dive really fast. Ugh, there it is. Bro, you got to punch that throttle out of there. We got it one time. It's good enough.
Does little man ask both you and your wife pretending that you didn't already say no?
Oh, yeah. Yep. And I've caught him doing that. Asking me, and I say no, and then he goes and asks my wife, and she'll say yes. And I'm like, da-da-da. No, I just told him no. To the point now where, like, my wife will be like, Did you ask Daddy? And he'll go, yeah. She'll go, what did he say? Well, but he said no. All right, but fine. But he said no, but hear me out. He'll try to reel her back in. But yeah, no. My wife and I were just, when we first started out, like,
Heads.
raising
I appreciate
him.
you and what you do for the community. This is my favorite place on YouTube, and you built all of it. That's so cool. I dig it.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It only exists because of people like you, though. I'm just here to hang out, man. But yeah,
why does
I did
Lil
the same
Nas
shit
X insist on
when I was
having
a kid.
naked dudes dancing in a jail? Pouting face.
I can't answer that for you. But yeah, I did the same shit when I was a
remember
kid.
doing the same thing when I was a child.
Right, yeah, exactly. I wasn't a good kid by any means. I was very
73 glazing law.
I wasn't maliciously bad, but I was naughty, as some may say. I was a naughty child. I was a class clown. I got like booted out of class a lot, not for being mean, but for just kind of like joking around too much and like making
There's
people
also
laugh.
upside
middle
A
of
Rainbow
class.
River, hidden under the concrete structure with wood.
I saw that earlier and it freaked me out. I thought that my graphics card was fucking up. Yeah, under here. There's like water up here. Look at that. It's fucking weird, bro. I flew under here earlier and I was like, what the fuck did I just see water on the ceiling? And I did. But yeah, so anyways, I know his little tricks, my son's tricks. I get it. I know him. And I'm trying to be as gentle as possible when I catch him in a lie or something. I don't call him out on it and like try to embarrass him because that's what my parents did and it would fuck me up because then I would lie more, and I don't want to tell him anything because then I'm going to be embarrassed if they if they find out the truth. So I would lie. It doesn't make any fucking
That
sense.
is going
obviously,
to
but
be a
I was
problem
8.
in a few years if they don't dry it out.
Yeah, right. So I try not to call him out
You
on
still
shit
using that Radiohead?
and embarrass him. I am not right now. Currently, I'm using it upstairs though on my my IRL flights. I've done enough simming with it over the last few days. I don't want to do too much simming with it. It's not worth doing it for the video. I just wanted to get some footage of using it in the sim. But yeah, I'm still flying it. They're not ready to release it yet, so I'm not ready to stop flying it yet. I'll stop flying it when they give me a release date, and I'll start working on stitching the video together. In the meantime, I'm just collecting footage. But yeah, so anyways, like my wife and I found out he had been uploading videos to YouTube from a dead cell phone that my wife gave him. I was very against the cell phone, obviously, but there's no data plan on it. He can't make calls on it, and he can only use it in the house. He was using it to listen to bedtime stories. My wife
Mr.
bought him like a sleep time app where it reads you little kid bedtime stories. So she got him that and gave him her old phone. However, he is not stupid, so
Anything
he figured out how to reinstall YouTube on
Hey,
it.
73. What up, bro?
And the only Google account on the phone was my wife's, so he logs into my wife's YouTube account and starts uploading videos of him trying to teach people how to crochet, which he had just learned how to crochet from my wife. That's fucking adorable, right? I'm not mad at him for it. And I even said, like, I'm not mad about it. I'm offering to help him. I'm like, I'll help you make a better video where you can do all the talking, and I'll help you, like, edit it and stitch it all together. And then we can upload it to your own
Oh
YouTube
my
channel.
god.
Because he has
Little
one.
man is going to be unstoppable.
He has a YouTube channel already, but, like, all the videos on it I made, and it's all of, like, him from childhood and stuff.
How y'all
like,
liking that tango?
I
Grinning
wanted,
face with sweat thinking face.
I wanted it to be something that he would be able to look back when he gets older, see videos of him and Pops, you know, hanging out and talking. I have videos of him when he like couldn't speak yet, and he's just like sitting on my lap, and I'm asking him questions, and he's just talking goo goo gaga shit. But I give information about him, like what he likes currently, what his favorite foods are, his favorite TV show, like things he likes doing. Because it's stuff I even forgot. I watch it back now, and I'm like, God, I'm glad I said that because it recorded it.
That is sweet, bro.
Would have never remember that shit. So he has a Google Drive that has like all those videos on it, and then they're also unlisted on a YouTube channel. So like you can't just go and watch them, right?
We are goo goo gaga shit respecters.
He has just kind of like I don't know. I've watched him grow through that channel, so it's cool, and I want him to be able to take it and just use it for himself if he wants to. And it seems like he wants to upload YouTube videos, like that's what he wants to do. And he wants to teach people shit, which is great. That's awesome. And he knows how to crochet. My wife taught him, and he's really good at it now. And he wants to teach other people how to do it. He's like experimenting with trying to do multiple audio tracks on a cell phone, by the way. Doing multiple audio tracks so you can have a voiceover of himself. And he's like asking people to leave a like and subscribe and shit. It's like, it's your mom's YouTube account, buddy. It's not even your YouTube account. You have one. Why are you not using it? So anyways, I might help him get some little videos out. Maybe, we'll see. He didn't seem very interested in it. He seemed kind of mad at me, and I was like,
He needs his own slap.
I'm not mad at him at it by any means. I kept reminding him. I'm not mad. Like, I think it's pretty impressive, actually. I thought it was kind of cool. And
That's
like
some modern wholesome shit.
my wife, of course, you know, like tears up and does the whole like chest clench when she sees that he's trying to teach people how to crochet. She's like, oh my god, it's so cute. I'm like, yeah, I know it is. Yeah, you're right. But I was like, but he's 8 and he's uploading videos to YouTube without telling his parents. That can be dangerous. I know that's not what he's doing. He's not doing anything dangerous, but
Kids
that
don't
can
want to play with
be
mom and dad
dangerous.
balls.
And he's uploading to an adult YouTube account. There's no boundaries set on that account. The one that I set up for him has boundaries set. You know, people can't comment on his videos.
For real asbestos.
Shit like that is important because you get weirdos in YouTube comments sometimes. And I don't want him to have to deal with that at 8 years old. So that's crazy shit. But anyways, it's a careful dance we do, parenting. One little fuck up can last a lifetime too, you know. Some kids just don't forget shit. A very balanced game you gotta play. Whew. But anyways, I love him to death. He's awesome. He's a good kid. Yeah, I just need to keep steering him for a little bit longer and then slowly give him control of the wheel and let him
Heads, in the
go on
meanwhile,
his way.
this map is live.
Oh, good to know. This map is dope. No frame drops either that I've noticed. I like it a lot though. I like the
They say you don't remember your early years, but it's not always true. I'm an outlier.
yeah, no, that's true. I've heard that. That there are some people that
Heads, what quad are you flying
Keep
in this sim
memories.
right now?
This is a 5-inch quad called the Yakuza, and it's the one I usually use. Yeah, in general.
Same here, asbestos.
Yeah, I remember like some very specific shit from when I was a kid that it sticks with you, and if, it can fuck you up if you're not careful. Like as a parent, you know, you can really leave some lasting memories that are bad. That you know, your kids shouldn't have to grow up remembering. But it's hard as a parent. Like it's not like you do it on purpose. Sometimes it's just an accident, and or you're not thinking, or it's heat of the moment, and you're just angry. So yeah, it's a delicate balance. But I learned a lot from my parents being. Well, my dad was, I would consider, a very good parent. He was a very good dad, good father figure. I couldn't ask for a better one. I think he was really good for what he was given. For what he was given. My mom was a crazy person, and still is a crazy person, and she was not faithful to him, and she was
Heads,
very
looks like the package I sent you is out
aggressive.
for delivery today. Man, I'm so excited. It said by 9 p.m., so maybe tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'm excited too. But yeah, I feel like I learned a lot of lessons from both of them for different reasons. I feel like I learned a lot of what not to do from my mom's side. But I learned a lot of like the lengths that a father should go to for their kids from my dad, for sure. So there's value, even in shitty parents, there's value.
The best part about remembering the bad is realizing you aren't much different. We are all subject to reality.
Whew. Oh no.
Tree saw. This saw don't remember, but the tree will forever.
Whoa. One moment.
It also builds character though. We all mess up sometimes.
It's the Poco.
True. Very true. Yeah. Phew. These little trees. Corkscrewy.
Call subject realty for a home quote.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep that under my cap. I guess I will launch the official one of this. Oh god, since it is official now. We can get off of the downloaded file. Let me restart the server right quick.
Unsuck this diac.
That too. 2 times!
Wish I could be as good of a parent as my parents, but they were just too good, and I was way too unprepared for fatherhood.
Yeah. That can definitely affect things if you're just not ready yet, you know. It happens.
What do you think about the future job market for him with all the shit? That's about to get crazy, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I try to think a lot about my son's future.
If I had kids, they would probably die or something. Pouting face.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to think as far
You
as
try
with
any
AI
other things.
stuff.
I don't about the Radioheads.
I think he has an
metal
interest in coding. which I think is phenomenal. That's
I'm the
great.
best father I can be. I don't have any kids.
Because I feel like even just general knowledge of coding nowadays for a younger kid's probably good to have. Whether you're going to be able to do something with it in the job market, I don't know. We'll have to see where the future brings us with that. Because, yeah, shit's going to get crazy. Shit is going to get crazy. Sorry for the Windows sounds. That's me. I'm relaunching Velocitron. Didn't show the map live. Hang on a second.
Don't shake the baby desert.
Don't do it. Is your pizza ready yet, Apache? I feel like your pizza should be ready by now. Has it been 10 minutes? I feel like it has. Did he say his pizza's
Man,
ready yet?
that is a tough one, heads. Scary to be honest. Things are moving so fast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it
the
is.
universe thought I was too messed up for kids lol.
I'm trying to like process that as well, but like, you know, to my son, I'm an old fart to my son. So like whatever I'm telling him, he's got to kind of come to the conclusion himself as well. So it's not a matter of me like, it's not a matter of me telling him like, you must do this.
Now kid just had his 10th birthday yesterday.
I got you. Special one just for Apache.
Hello, Jake sir.
Enjoy your za. Very nice. Very nice.
If you yourself had
Don't
two
tell,
change
show,
careers
yes.
due to it, what would
Yeah.
you do? Asking for a friend.
Had to change careers due to it.
Don't tell. Show.
I would start looking into a trade that requires physical interaction, because that is going to be
Monkey see, monkey
harder
do.
to replace. AI is going to replace a lot of the at-home jobs that a human
And
just
you are
needs to be
actually
like
smart.
on a computer
I
for.
most of his schoolmates' parents are dumb as fuck.
I think that job market is going to disappear
Thanks, head.
way
Now
faster
it tastes even better.
than what we thought. Originally a few years ago, if you asked me, I would have said manual labor jobs, factory jobs, whatever, those kind of jobs, those are going to get ousted by robots soon in the future, But now that you see how fast AI is advancing and what it can do, and I mean, we're not even near the limits of the possibilities of AI yet. So just in finance-wise, money-wise, people that work in factories usually don't get paid as much as I'm imagining, like an at-home kind of career, that you've been working towards, like IT
and
or things like
do
that.
hard manual labor, BC body stuff.
Not hard manual labor, just things where you need to physically do something. It's not you
Music
typing
is
on
a
a
little
computer.
loud,
It's not you picking up a phone, or it's not you using a
Service
computer
jobs, but
in
you can have
general.
robot
I
cooks
think.
now.
I think service. Okay, that's what I mean. Service jobs are going to be able to get them
Sparky.
big service jobs, like McDonald's. They'll be able to do shit like that because they'll be able to afford it. But AI is going to be a cheaper route for companies that are just doing non-physical shit, when they just need things that are done on computers or over the phone. AI will be able to handle that, and they'll be able to do it for cheap, as opposed to building robots custom to do what you need them to do, and then repairing robots when they break and maintaining them and all that. You got to factor in costs in the long run, and the cost of AI is going to be cheaper than physical robots doing shit. It just is. There's no way around that.
And I work on and set up robots, so robots ain't taking my job.
So that's what I mean. You got to be able to do shit that, not necessarily that a robot won't replace, because I feel like that eventually we'll get there
What
with
type of
everything.
manual labor do you have in mind that's not hard?
Well, I just mean maybe assembling things, or troubleshooting physical items, repair services like computer repair, a small electronic repair in general. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into that. But what I'm trying to give you a generality here is you just want to steer clear of things that, if you think right now AI could do that job with the right amount of tuning or training, then avoid that one. That one's going to be obsolete quicker than you think. I think AI is advancing faster than
That a robot can't do.
anybody thought we were going to advance with AI. I think it's way quicker. And it's going to start advancing itself, from what I hear.
We have
Like
an
it'll be
assembly
able to,
department at my
if it's
machine
not
shop
already, like being able to work on itself and find out better routes to like do things more efficiently. That's going to become a major problem for people that's job it is
Metalcraft
to do
FPV
that.
always just barely fix them. Job security law.
I mean, that's how some people think a lot of other industries are ran. So
I think physical robots will not advance as quick as people think.
yeah, I agree. I think the physical robots
I think
will.
that will enhance a lot of jobs, but
They're-
not
they're
necessarily
gonna-
replace that.
They're going to reach a threshold because they're end of the day you're going to have to maintain these things. If it's a physical machine that moves and has gears and hinges and fucking whatever, like hydraulics and all this other shit, you're going to need to have to do repairs on it. It doesn't just last forever. But like,
How much longer till we get to the
what
point
kind of
where
repairs
we
do
can
you need
control
to do
ASL
on
necessary
AI?
costs?
I feel like all they're ever doing is upgrading it. They're never like,
Music's still blasting.
is it too loud?
Bingo heads.
I can never tell if it's too loud for you guys or not because I feel like the music is way louder for you guys than me. For me, I like barely hear it.
Bearings always fail.
We're at like a 50% lower. Is that good? My bad. Sorry. But anywho, I'm thinking more jobs in that.
Boston Dynamics
In
has
that
entered
vein.
the chat. That is good.
Just doing small electronics work would be good, I think. Just because that's going to, even after all these big computers and robots and shit are built, they're still going to need to be repaired one way or another. Like, it's just, they're not going to build them to just be indestructible for forever. We just don't have that available. We can't just make robots.
Small
that
repair
never
guy
get
told me
fixed.
he used 2 used fuses that blew out after a year or so. I told him he had bad morals. He said job security.
I guess it depends on how you flip it and whose eyes you're looking at it through, I guess. Oh, what the fuck was that? A little lag spike. But yeah, I worry about what my son's going to be able to do, to make a living when he grows up. And I think entertainment is still going to be a pretty good, viable source for a little bit. But eventually, man, AI is going to get better
Remote detonating fuses.
at like recognizing what's funny and what's dramatic and what is like terrifying to people. Like, it'll figure all this shit out and be way more in tune with it than
Small
any human
electronics
will be
sounds
able to
good.
be.
I wonder which areas are in need
eventually.
of that where you just can roll up without a degree in it or something.
This shit is just, it's cray-cray. And it's advancing so quick.
Just finished a new robot program.
Did y'all
today
see
at
the
work.
new shit for Google? Google's VO3? Did you see that? Where they added sound now to AI generated videos? It's fucked up, dude. They got like actual. Some of them look fairly convincing. If you didn't have it in such a high quality resolution and you try to pass it off as
What
like
up, heads?
shitty 720p footage, you could probably dupe thousands of people with it, like easily. It is crazy.
I'm starting a new
Junkie.
company.
What's up,
We
brother?
are going to make big robots. We are going to heavily focus on AI as well. I think thinking face I'm going to name it Skynet Law.
Skynet. That's it.
Yeah,
it just
bro, it
rolls
is
off the
insane.
tongue. Rolls right off the tongue.
Medicine, but that's an already in-person job.
Yeah.
I don't like the terrifying 2 people part. Yeah, all media stuff is fucked. I'll shut game my photo business most likely.
Well, so taking
Hello,
physical
Pop Junkie.
photos that's pretty solid. Taking physical
90%
photos
of
is
the population
not
would never know that was ahead.
something that an AI is going to easily be able to do for multiple reasons. And Proton, you know this better than I do.
For last generation eye videos.
But being able to have an eye for a photo, of how to set a photo up and how to make it look nice,
Flippy,
is
drippy,
not
trippy,
something
nippy,
that
sippy,
AI
flippy,
is just
shippy.
going to be able to do.
That I was singing.
You're going to physically need somebody there to take the photo, first off. Like, that'll be a big thing. Eventually, AI will get better to where, like, people think they can
Working,
just do
you
their...
know,
I
the
just do my
usual.
wedding photos on
Spring
my
and summer very busy
iPhone.
time. I am stuck lurking in the background.
And I do some do some little magic on my iPhone and it makes it look like a professional photo.
You
like
73.
I'm sure there'll be shit like that. There probably already is. But I don't think anything will be able to beat a physical photographer there to like capture an image, because that's not something that's easily replicatable. Replicable, I think. I feel like I'm overpronouncing that word. Anyways, you know what I mean. You can't replicate that shit easily with AI. You couldn't replicate that easy with a robot. You know, like it's just, that's a human thing. You need to be able to like see the scene and see the subject in the scene. And kind of understand how like photos are viewed and how they're best artistically placed, like with your thirds and your backgrounds and your foregrounds and all this. These are things that aren't going to be like easily done by an AI. Not for a while, at least, because it's just not a focus. I feel like they're going to focus on other shit, getting it like to do surgeries and like other really expensive things. I feel like that'll be
AI drone taking over camera man jobs logic.
That'll be something that people are going to focus on before they get to things like that, like a leisure thing. But this is just tip of the iceberg, boys. We got a long way to go with AI.
What up, Doze? How you doing, bud?
Considering we're like still really near the beginning of it, it's terrifying to think where we're going to end up. The videos, just in like the last 2 years, AI videos have gone from like Will Smith shoving spaghetti into his ear.
Not so sure of the heads.
And his eyes
the
blowing
only thing
out
I
of his
can
head.
see to hold it back is the ego of CEO. I don't think they want to be represented with AI.
Oops.
But I don't know. Market is hard right now, at least for me. I am doing well, bro. How are you?
CEO? I don't think they want to be represented with AI. Yeah, that's fair, dude. I mean, I don't really... I said you'd know better than me, for sure. Like, you're way more involved in that field than I've ever been, so...
My nephew's girlfriend worked for Google's AI.
I just am
She had
assuming...
to see where it looked up its information.
That, like,
Sometimes
again...
it was right, but it got its information from a video game law.
That photos are just really hard to have done at a physical location.
Did anyone see that
like,
plane
for an
crash
event.
in San Diego suburbs?
I feel like that's hard to just have, like, an AI. Like, how... I don't know.
There's
I don't know how
prompt
they would even
engineering
do it.
jobs now.
You know? I don't know.
I find it hilarious that the unit of measure is how good Will Smith looks eating spaghetti.
I mean, it's a good, yeah, it's
AI
a good...
for surgery and medical sounds promising, like that lowest error margin and perfect precision.
Yeah. Doing surgery on grapes,
Doing
bro.
great, Doze. Thanks for asking. I mean, like portraits of manager type guys.
Oh. So you don't think, like, people will still want wedding photos and all that? I don't know, bro. Like, weddings and, like big events? Like, birthdays and all that? Like, I don't know. I feel like those will still... Photographers have been around since, like, what? Ever? The 1800s? Before then, they were, like, drawing people. They'd have people just sit still and they'd draw them. So I feel like that's always going to be a thing, no matter what. It's because you need the human touch for that. You need, like, the human eye
weddings and events, true.
to be able to see it. But yeah, like portraits and things, yeah, I get that. Portraits, you could get a pretty nice portrait of yourself done on your computer at home with your cell phone, you know, now. So yeah, I see you there for sure. But yeah, like events and things, I feel like they're still going to want a physical photographer walking around the event, getting action shots. You know, people that are at a
Like
wedding.
the hardest part of surgery is every individual
don't
has
wanna
slight
take
differences
pictures.
in anatomy.
Like-
Think it can be a helpful thing though for precision.
They want to be at the wedding. They want to be hanging out with everybody. They don't want to be like standing off to the side, being ignored.
What up, dudes?
Happy
Happy Friday.
Wearing all
I
black,
wish it was
trying to
for me at
blend
work.
in and take photos.
Feels more like Friday.
They want to party, so like you hire someone to come do that. You know, you're not going to take wedding photos by yourself and then go home and like process
We will
them
all own
and do
parts
all
of
that.
companies and rake in the profit.
Well, I mean,
Throw
you
parties
might,
every night.
because you're
We will make
prod.
social media
You
content
might.
and have fun.
But
That's
like
what the future holds.
you do that. Average people don't.
Another
don't
future
do
thought, what do you
photography
think
like
is
that.
going to happen when the boomer class dies off?
I don't know. I don't think much of anything. I don't think there's not going to be a whole lot of changes there. I think the generation after millennials will probably be the next one that's going to have some spark to it, where like shit will change drastically. We'll see though. You know, you never know until after it's already happened. Hard to predict those kind of things. But no, I don't really see like. I don't know. I think when the people in government maybe start clearing out a little bit, sure. But I think like the general, like quote unquote, the boomer class. I don't think like I don't know. I just don't see. I feel like they're pretty quiet for the most part. Besides like on social media. Sometimes they get a little rowdy. But other than that, like, you know, I don't leave their houses too much, I don't think, for going out and making people's lives miserable. I could be wrong there, but... Oops. I think the, like, boomer class of government would be nice to kind of start moseying those motherfuckers out to pasture, but I think
that's...
what
I mean by that, like, government clear out.
Yeah, I think that's the case with most things. I feel like the government should represent the people as close as possible, and if, like, the majority... I don't know, what's the majority of people in the world, younger or older, or in the country?
Heads. The Mega T-Boner box is finally shipped, stuffed with goodies.
I don't know. Yeah, when the government clears out? Yeah, I don't know. I assume big change will gradually happen.
We will all live like teenagers and people from wealthy
But
families.
it's not
going to
happen, you know, it's not going to happen, like, overnight kind of thing. So, it's, you know, it's going to be a gradual thing. I feel like it's
Our
some
government
has
is run
already
by boomers,
happened.
so will now.
Right? Like, some changes have already happened. And we probably didn't even notice it.
Clear out these fucking boomers, man pouting face.
She made me snort. That was funny. Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know. I get the
Got my
meme,
mouse
though.
pad.
I just don't
Shit,
think-
super dope. My hoodie is coming today, I believe.
I don't think, like, the normal public boomer class really does much these days besides
Only
just
a desert.
chilling. Again, on social media, yeah, sure. They're pretty loud, usually. Louder. 'Cause they got nothing better to do, some of them. Some of them just want to hang out and talk shit on the internet, man. Whatever. It is what it is.
I just snorted. Is there a list somewhere that shows which emojis trigger robot lady?
There's only like 3, I think. There's a smiling face with hearts.
They be booming slow in the left lane in front of me while I
Pouting
am hustling.
face.
Pouting face.
That one. Pouting face, smiling face with hearts, and... Is there another one that I'm forgetting? Pouting face. I have to, like, hear them. Smiling face with hearts, and then what's the other? I feel like there's another one, isn't there? Got your mouse pad? Shit super dope? Hell yeah. Hoodie's coming today. Very nice, dude. Very nice. Yes, that one. That one, Prod. Grinning face. Yes, grinning face is another one. That's right.
Fully, man.
But does that
pouting
change?
face.
Does that change the way she talks? Or is it just one that she'll
This
say?
one. Smiling face with hearts.
Yeah, that one.
Fully, man, grinning face.
Oh, yeah, she does. Okay. She does do grinning face.
Or this one. Smiling face with heart eyes.
I don't think she does anything for that one, no.
Hey, 73, good to see you.
Not that one, just the smiling face with hearts.
Fully man, smiling face with hearts. Hey, speaking of merch, did you finish the super basic 90 logo hoodie?
No, because 3 more people sent me
They do garden
logos, and I can't
That's
say
a
no.
fully, yeah, pouting face.
So I'm adding those into, because they didn't
Great,
make
sir.
it into the
Hello.
first hoodie, they'll be added into
I posted the 4, I know.
the simplistic one. So there'll be 3 additional logos in the simplistic one
Don't forget me, identity face screaming in fear.
that you will not be able to get in the full covered one. I would change the full covered one now, but like people already bought it, and I'd feel bad being like, just kidding. The one you bought doesn't have all the logos on it. So I'll just leave it as is, and I'll add them onto the other one. So they'll be on the simplistic one.
I am so relieved I have this power now, smiling face with hearts.
You have the power.
Hey. Good morning, peoples.
Good morning.
Where is bad for
Jeez.
life?
What are you guys gonna do
I
with
don't
my
know.
car? Knock, knock, boys. Who's there?
Oh no, there is another hoodie coming out. Dang it,
Not
now
an-
I have to get another?
Well, not another. Well, I guess we'll do a hoodie. It'll be a regular hoodie though, like our normal ones. So it won't be a print all over, and it will
Hey,
just
Vic,
have.
my favorite board, grinning face.
It will just, because people said
Vic,
the one hoodie was too loud. And I agree, it's very busy. It's fully covered. That was the point, was like the sticker bomb, right? But I agree, it is very,
Okay,
a very
can't wait to
noisy,
use my winnings on a hoodie. I've been interested to
hoodie.
see the new shop quality. I've
So-
been slacking and have it ordered since the switch.
The new design will be on our regular hoodies.
Ain't gotta go.
And our
See y'all
regular
tomorrow night.
t-shirts, and it'll be normal size like you would get anything else. And this is what it looks like here. This is every person's logo. This is not just the same pattern
Hard
laid
fuck
over
you,
it.
king.
These are
How
all
about good one,
laid
bro?
so that everybody's, you can read your logo.
It's not like you had the logo channel up 4 weeks.
Everything, months even. The process of doing this is individually laying each logo. Spectrex's logo, for instance, I actually changed his logo. It's the Spectrex word and then the face right here, but I couldn't really find a good spot for it. It's also all white with nothing else behind it. So I had to blow up a bigger logo behind it to, you know, like, these things were all carefully thought out, and just to make sure that everything fit and you can see the name of every pilot, everybody's logo is visible in some form or fashion. The things that are only things that are hidden are either infinity loops
Small
memes,
ass face. Eve.
like the Eve,
Pouting face.
small Eve face, or like infinity poops, robot lady, the duck hunt OG face. They're all a little more covered because those aren't as important. I wanted everybody's actual pilot names to be visible, so those I went through. Everything is laid out perfectly so that everything is visible. I have 3 more logos to add to this one. I'm already seeing little spaces where I can add them.
T-Y 273.
So I will add those, and then this will go up on a hoodie and on a t-shirt. And we'll probably just leave it at that. I don't think I'll
Don't
do
forget
anything else
Derpy
with it.
rolling on the floor laughing.
What do you mean, don't forget Derpy?
Got a new logo last night. I wish I would have gotten my logo added. I am a child. You rockheads. I want a logo. Day, when I grow up, maybe.
She better not. Oh, she better not!
Guess I'm waiting and grabbing both at once.
So I actually may change some stuff on this now that I'm going back into
Derpy
it.
horse looking all bad, pouting face.
The original plan was to have this laid over the shoulder of a full print hoodie. So like it would be like a patrol, you know, like how patrols wear their belt in school like that. It would be like that. Like it would go up over your shoulder, and the back side of the arrow would be on the back. The front side would be on the front.
Nevada? Nevada.
We changed that
Avatar.
because to try to get them to line up was a nightmare.
I need a cool logo, but I suck at art.
So to try to get it to look good was a nightmare. So instead, we're just gonna do it as a normal arrow. But if you can see here, like all these logos are all facing down, or I guess to like the left. Not all of them, the majority of them, because the idea was to have it drooped. It would be hooked down on the front of the hoodie. So like it switches
Brandon.
throughout it
We miss you, grinning face.
to the other side, to where all these are going to be facing more like the other direction because it'll be on the back. That's changed, so now I'm going to go through and I'll fix these. And I'll like Rain Squads is like completely sideways, things like that. Stopples is completely sideways. I could fix these now and have them lay
My logo
flat.
is a standardized warning sign of impending death rolling on the floor laughing.
But yeah, I like this actually. I think it looks pretty good.
Smooth out those white lines.
These don't. It won't look like this. This is just.
Maybe I should revisit the idea of having a logo.
This is to keep them all in order, so I can like see while I'm editing. This is the rough photo though. I still haven't finished it. All of them are still in a folder, and it's taken a while. It's taken a while. Just individually making sure all of them are visible.
I
is a
was
pain
just
in the
thinking
dick.
what happened to Brandon.
Pain in the dick.
He did, bro, grinning face.
Not Brandon. Brandon's not a pain in the dick. Yes, Brandon is dead.
Nah.
Yep.
He just not around no mo.
Oh wait, no.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he's just not around anymore. Yeah. I don't know what happened. He didn't say anything to me. He just stopped coming around. He's always welcome back here.
How about the Mariners?
How about him, huh?
I don't know of any other way to say this sentence.
But I have no idea how I'm gonna swallow
Oh, frig. No! I gotta go faster on the spin. We must go faster. We gotta be like... Gotta be much faster. Alright, we'll try that.
He should at least lurk like me.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright. If he doesn't want to, it's all good. I don't think he wants to lurk. I don't think he wants to hear anything what's going on over here, which is fine. It's okay. It's all good.
Oh, hey, it's Danglers.
I'm a fan of the dangles. Oh, the fuck?
Saul Goodman. He should at least join and then fall asleep like me.
It is Saul good, man. It's all good, man.
Hey, fellow Dean's List pilot.
Oh, hello. Yeah, you guys need to finish up
Is
your...
T-Bone working on an uncrashed map? Smiling face with hearts.
I heard that he was. I heard that he was.
Woot been lurking live.
If you have started semester 2 of Whoop U, you should finish it.
No.
Because there's still spots on the
Thomas.
Dean's List.
More.
And the Dean's
Pouting
List
face.
gets awesome prizes. Things that the normal
Such a great play on words
graduates
for a letter
don't
name.
get.
Yes, Desert. Subheads. Just dropping a like and a comment before I head out to work on a 5-hour drive. Okay,
Good luck, brother. Thanks for the like. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Hope you have a good day, man.
Face.
Oh, cockeyed
Random
AF.
at 4 smoke sun didn't come back crying face.
Oh, crying face is another one that works. She was very, very whispery with the crying face. He did. He went out
Speaking
for smokes.
off, did my last self-trippy vid pass?
Forgot.
Oh.
He went out for smokes and never came back. Did your last self-trippy vid pass? I think it did. Didn't you finish the semester already? Hang on a minute. Hang on a gosh darn minute.
Hey, YouTube.
Hey, Fat Pastor.
Pastor here. Thank you for joining us tonight.
No, thank you. Oh, no, thank
Did
you.
you see our president smack talk your president, grinning face?
Yeah, it was ages ago now.
It was ages ago now? Oh. You redid it, right? You did it again?
At
Bro,
Braden Thornton, hey bud.
I don't think I ever saw it. You're still
Oh
marked
yeah,
as
is there a
redo.
public rating system yet?
No!
No, Jay.
My list of shit to do is too long, and that's way down at the bottom. I'm sorry. I'll get there. I gotta clean it up before I put it live. It's a mess. It doesn't make any sense. Unless you got pure tism eyes like me. Where in the fudge is your video?
Yeah, I did it again post-flu.
No way, dude. Let's see, we got
Yeah,
shoot.
that was a fun watch. I think Pris Trump held back. He should have gone Z.
No idea if mine was judged, but I know it wasn't a pass. This was in February?
Mario smashing the shroom in the back.
Bro, wait a second. Wait a second.
I
Wait.
Tism eyes pouting face.
You got tism eyes? Yeah, I don't know, man.
I know Vic Lowell. Same here, man.
You gotta have them. You gotta have my specific ones. I have special tism.
The thumbnail is banana bread, I believe.
I have special eyes. Yes, it is
I
banana
hope you
bread.
come to America, bro.
Let's go for it right now. I don't think I ever watched this one, dude. Dead ass. I think I missed this one. I didn't even put a like on it. I don't know, dude. I was in there.
I needed you an awful lot these last few days.
Bro, what is your camera angle at? You're going so slow. Holy shit. That's locked in, though. You're good. I think those were passed. 100%.
I have special eyes, grinning face.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good. You got them. Easy peasy.
Them are some clean trippies, and
Yeah.
goddamn, is that a 40 deg.
Yeah. Yeah. He's looking at the ceiling. Yeah, no, that's a pass, bro, for sure. 100% on me. I'm not even going to ask OG. I don't think OG knows what trippy spins are anymore. I think he fell out, and he doesn't know. He's like, what's that? I don't know what that is. TC Moore.
So slow, smiling face with hearts.
The objective was to do 2 full rotations in both directions around yourself in one
I'm
clip.
afraid I'm the last four to leave and get stuck paying the electrical bill grinning face with sweat.
Any bumps or bruises. Did he pass or did he need
I got
to
so
be
many
redone?
vistas. If anyone is wanting to get any.
Stock Air 65 canopy.
Pass.
Oh, did you just have it pulled back further?
It's the stock Air 65 canopy lol. It's a nauseated face. Why are you so ducking good?
TC Moore? TC Moore is nice, dude. He is nice with it. I don't see the Velocitron map. What is the lobby name? The lobby name is Pee Pee Poo Poo Fart in Your Diaper. No, it's just freestyle. Just freestyle.
I don't see the map in Velocitron. What is the lobby name?
Because you're not in America. That's a you problem. You need to go
Maybe if you are the last four, they'll feel
You need
bad
to
and
go
give
up-
you them reparations, bro, grinning face.
You need to go up to the top of your main
Instant pass.
menu in
Skydizer, how much
Velocitron
per?
and change from whatever country you're in to the U.S. You're not allowed to fly.
I think I left it how it came, but who knows? I no longer have a canopy
Non-US
because
here.
it goes boom.
Okay? It's been banned.
Trump
I-
trying to put a
I banned
25% tariff on SL now, I guess. Thanks, Brayden.
Yeah, I think that's an easy pass, IMO. In my humble opinion, sir.
I am asking $75 per set. That's either OG Cam or Nebula Pro. You get a farm. You get a farm. Damn, I don't know how to
You
farm.
get a farm. And you get a farm. What the fuck is a farm?
Sorry, heads. That was towards 73.
It better have been.
Tie for the shout out, guys.
Fucking better have been.
LOL. Those are the best 2 cams. That's a good deal, there, Desert. Oops, hit redo low.
You hit redo? I mean, you can redo them if you really want to. It's up to you. That looks like a resounding pass. Resounding pass. Congratulations, Mr. T.C. Moore. He has joined the elite in the Dean's List for semester 2 of Whoop University.
Nah, I'm good lol.
Big ups, my dude. Congrats on that. Crushed it. Crushed it.
Double Diener.
Get this shit out of here. No. A double Dean's Lister. That's right.
I think this 6% speaks volumes. I call redo. Please clap.
There's an argument.
Good deal,
here.
Sky Sir.
There's an argument for that.
I am 13 and I hard fuck to watch your video loops.
Cool, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. I swear a little more on the live streams
Shut up, a Jake's with lol.
than in videos, so sorry about that. I wouldn't watch it around your parents. Or if you don't like swear words.
Dean Lister, it is. Oh,
yes, so we got
pouting face.
three Dean's Listers for semester 2 so far.
Go
We
break
got
another 05.
Jake FPV,
04
TC
asterisk.
Moore, and Dingles, and we have room for exactly
Thomas.
3 more.
Oh my god, that is
3
awkward lol.
more, and that's it. And then we are
Don't hard fuck.
done. Done with the Dean's List, at least.
Dean Lister was a fighter, wasn't he lol? Tie so much Thomas Moore.
Dean Lister was a fighter, wasn't he? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. It'd be really funny if he was.
Tree more whiners.
Oh, biscuits.
Yeah, lol, he was a fighter.
That's kind of cool. It's a good name. I wonder if he was actually a Dean's List or if he was just dumb as hell.
I see a bunch of normies in here. I think a referee too.
Do you, Dingles? Dingles, do you want a wrench? And you can just start bopping normies?
I need to get ready for a bri. I'll still listen. Cheers. He was a fighter in the 30s.
Sounds good, Vic. Take it easy, brother.
Right on, Vic. Salute grinning face.
Oh, shit, biscuits.
I don't like responsibilities.
I feel you. I feel you.
Mars won't remove like an hard fuck until heads pay up.
I'll show you some crazy eyes.
He heads, do you like to smoke?
Let's get busy.
Excuse me.
Do I like to smoke?
I like slaps.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Who not me?
I have a medical license, so I kind of smoke more so because I'm in a whole lot of pain if I don't. And I get like, I just get bad everything. And I get major loss of appetite with the disease that I have. But yeah, I don't hate it. That's for sure. I definitely don't hate it. But yeah, it's definitely more of a need and less of a want, I guess, for me. The other option is opiates, which I'm just not gonna do again. I've been there, done that, got off them, don't ever want to touch them again. So I'll stick to the herb for now. Short answer, yes.
You
Sorry.
can get a medical license too. You all have perfectly good microwaves at home. Pouting face.
Brayden, you're 13. That's lol.
Well, I wouldn't encourage a 13-year-old to smoke pot. I will say that. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't when I was that age. I had an older brother, so, you know, you get into things. But I do understand that there is a fair amount of damage you can cause to your brain before you get older, while your brain's still developing. There is a real possibility of that. So, you know, I'm not your parent. Not my responsibility. But I will say, just as a kind Samaritan, do be cautious.
The new rule is 15.
What's better in your opinion, edibles or just smoking? And smoking obviously has issues in lungs.
Same with porn.
I don't like
Don't
edibles
fuck with it.
in general. One, because I have a high tolerance, and edibles, I end up eating a fuck ton of them, and I like usually don't get anything from it. Like I don't get any benefit really. When I smoke, it's because I'm like in the middle of like intense cramps, either in my stomach.
The mass usage has created interesting medical data.
So
youth should avoid consumption.
I get really bad cramps in my stomach. I lose sleep all the time just from my stomach being a big bitch. I lose my appetite a lot because when your stomach's in pain, you really don't feel like eating. So weed kind of helps get rid of all that, but I need it in the moment. Usually, like
I think Brayden misspelled the guy.
If I need it, I need it in the moment. It's not something where I can eat an edible and just be like, hope this works in an hour or so. It's more so like, I guess for leisure, I'd probably enjoy edibles more, but I also wouldn't smoke as much, so my tolerance would probably be less. But no, in general, I like smoking and dabs. Those are two of my favorites to do. I don't mind the little vapes either. I got one on my desk, actually. We use that for doing blinkers around these parts. Matter of fact, speaking of smoking, we can hit one of those up for a Friday here in a moment. It's been a while.
What? Kids don't go to school anymore?
I don't know. Some of the younger kids that watch the stream, at least, from what I've gathered, some of them are like in other countries. So I don't know what time it is for them, or if they're in school or supposed to be or not. Again, man, I'm not their parent. I got my own kid to worry about. What the fuck is this? Oh. Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
What up, you fuggers? Working, just lurking.
Working and lurking. What up, Patriot?
The Euro tease.
I hope you have a good day at work, brother.
I am not your mom.
Oops.
I did not shut you out of my womb. Grinning face.
No, I don't mind giving like advice to younger crowds, but
okay,
I don't want to
heads.
be one of those like preachers, you know. You can't do that. Like fucking Peterson. Don't do drugs. You make you bad. And the lobsters. I don't know what you're talking about. Wash your balls. You know, all that. I don't want to actually do that.
Great, now Interpol will get involved. Patriot, hello. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay. No drugs, okay. Make your brain bad. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. You do what you do. It's your life, and you should live it. And I would be a major hypocrite if I said that I didn't smoke weed
advice
when I was a teenager, because I sure as hell did.
Face with hearts.
I kind of, and I've told you guys this before, I'm very open about it. I called it quits after that, though. I didn't really experiment with other drugs at all. Psychedelics,
The
coke,
woke,
any of that other
right?
weird shit. Yeah, none of that.
Pouting face.
Pills, all that shit. I highly recommend staying away from it.
Hey, that's a pretty good impression there, heads.
That is stuff that can kill you real fast. Weed is not going to kill you. It might make you dumb, but it's not going to kill you. All that other shit, those pills and all that kids are fucking with now, that shit will kill you. Like, it only takes one bad time. and
We
you're
gave
dead.
Ty a recommendation,
fuck.
not an order. He reaped the rewards or consequences.
Ty is not doing great.
Ooh, baby.
I know what Ty's up to. Ty's not doing... Ty's doing dumb shit. Yeah. I've heard in from...
That's okay. I did plenty enough drugs from 22, 34, all of us.
I've heard in from that crowd, and oh, Ty. Everything's all right as far as the DM I got. It's gonna be something. I'll tell you this much. There's a fan there's a fan, and it's like right here, and it's spinning real fast. Right, big fan. And right here is a big pile
I
of
support
shit.
that statement. Weed gore the win.
Right here. And then there's me in the middle. And what I plan on doing.
Hey, look, it is Shelby Vol.
Plan on throwing a little shit into it. We'll see what happens. But
Pouting face.
I just got a confirmation DM on a scoop. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. I'll let you guys know more about it as soon
Hello,
as I
me
can.
ball. What? Ty is putting firecrackers up frog ass.
No, I'd say that's probably a little
You shall be ball, so
bit
good.
more demented.
Thinking I am
than
gonna
what
hit up
he's
a
doing.
castle on Sunday if you're gay. Not surprised. Good luck, heads.
Oh, thank you. It's gonna be a good one, I think.
What the hell am I?
What are you?
Hearing.
Oh, hearing.
Morning, big dog egg.
You're hearing the soothing sounds of Robot Lady V3. Now
Blue Note
enhanced
73.
with AI.
Spot on for Peterson View.
Now enhanced with AI,
Hey.
and she's been given emotions, which makes things even weirder. And what's going on there, Mr. Vol?
Just go filing charges.
You don't get to know everything you want to know when you want to know.
Nothing
JB's
better than
goats
sitting here
filing
naked on a
charges?
Friday morning eating balls
Yeah,
cut
that's
like
what it is.
pizza and watching my favorite stream.
That's what it is.
Good morning.
Yes, we're being sued by Bardwell's goat. Oops. Apparently we've been putting their business out on the internet for too long, and they are not happy with us.
She's a special robot lady. Pouting face.
She is special. Just like me. She's special. That's what my mom and the doctors always told me. Oh! That I was a special boy. Excuse me.
Has anyone used an ultrasonic cutter?
Not an ultrasonic cutter. No, I've used an ultrasonic cleaner, but never
Heads,
an
can you
ultrasonic.
do the inverted jet track on the pull again? I want to watch your sticks.
Sure. Yep. Yeah, we do it on one of these here.
I'm supposed to
Oh wait, shit.
be
My bad.
cutting
Forgot what I was doing. What was I
grass,
doing?
not smoking. It
Was it on one
LOL
of
face
these?
with tears of
It
joy.
was on one of those.
Hello, people.
My bad. Hang on. What am I doing?
Damages and a bale of hay and pack of cotton frackle socks.
Do you see what happens when somebody tells me to do something? I can't do it. If I'm just like flowing around, I'm
She
not thinking.
Sounds constipated.
I can do
pouting
shit all
face.
day. But if somebody says like, "Hey, can you do this X, Y, Z?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then my brain's like, "No, you can't." No, you can't. Stupid. I say that you can't. Was that helpful?
Potato, 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 tomato, 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 tomato.
Oh god.
Happens to me every time too lol.
That's crazy. Oh.
The two Levi slaps are still one of my favorites to like stop what I'm doing and watch. I like watching a lot of the slaps when I hear them. But the Levi ones where he smacks himself in the face with a quad are like two of my favorites. I can't help but watch those. Always entertaining. Y'all tracking is a delicate thing. That is.
Puff puff pass. It's black runts.
All depends on your speed too, because like if you're coming in hot, you got to track faster, and if you're kind of putzing like I do, like going a little slower,
well.
you got to be slower on the yaw track. But like, yeah, you're just picking a point, center point on it, and when you flip to it, grab it with your yaw, like immediately spin your yaw towards wherever it is, and then just glance the yaw as you go past. Just keep going, you know. But it definitely depends on your entrance speed.
Heads, how did that song sound on the bass boxes?
Oh, it just sounded like the treble
Snap
was
piggies.
turned way down, and the bass was like you couldn't really hear it. It just sounded like way. What do they call that? Like when there's just no treble. Like when the treble's like.
I was passing
super
by a
low.
lady, and her dog was taking a dump. She says to me, "I normally
yeah.
pick it up, but I'm just not prepared today."
I played it. It's just even from like the beginning, like the just
Happy
the
Friday, 90 Cruise
before
kids.
the bass hits. Even that, like you can tell on the system, it's like a lot of it's just coming through the sub, and it just I don't know, it doesn't sound balanced. I guess is the word I'm looking for. Oh, Nightbot got him.
Yeah, I found the bass frequencies were too low for phones.
What's funny is that Shelby Vol, you are a grown man, sir. And the reason that filter
Nightbot
exists
being a little bitch.
is because children kept coming in spamming emotes. That's
Damn
good though, brother. Don't ever let that kid in you die. It's good.
Potato, 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 tomato, 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 tomato.
Slippy slappity, we coming for them yakkities.
Oh. How dare you? Mars, I didn't know you were here. Could you be a doll? Or anybody who's got a moment? Could you pop over to Twitch and see if the TTS works? I feel like I set it up right the other night and then it wasn't working when somebody came in.
Omeo rolling on the floor laughing.
And I tried to fix it that night, but I think I did it wrong.
Have a tip for Goggles X. Thought I bricked mine last night. You update, and it goes blue screen. Cover proximity sensor, and hold back button for 5 sec. Bam comes back on.
Oh. That's weird. That's good.
Potato,
That's
tomato,
weird.
potato, tomato, potato, 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 tomato, 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 potato, tomato, potato, tomato, potato, 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 tomato, tomato, tomato.
Oh yeah.
I killed a kid in me pouting face.
What?
Have I been muted by the AI, Karen?
No. No. AI, the AI chatbot is a completely different
I
system
need a cap for my
than the one that bans you for spamming emotes. We do have an STFU command for the robot lady, which is amazing. So if people do get a little yappy and won't shut the fuck up of spam and shit, like 8-Bit is demonstrating, then we can give them the STFU command, which makes them no longer able to use the robot, which is fantastic. Oops. Ah, shit.
Is Shelby actually silenced?
No. No, sir. That's Nightbot deleting his shit. I don't have the,
Oh, come on, Nightbot.
I don't have the ability to, like, delete messages. Well, I do, but you will obviously see that it's me doing it. Nightbot just doesn't like the emote spam.
Why does Nightbot focus on some accounts over others, though?
It depends on the emote spam. You can only type like a certain amount.
Rotor
There's a
right shipping
threshold.
sex ass.
You just have to be below the threshold.
Whoa, Black Betty spamel him.
I agree. Their shipping sucked dick for me too when I got stuff from them. It was awful. I like Lord Black Betty spam lamb. That's fine.
Potato, tomato, potato, tomato, potato, 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 tomato, 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 potato, tomato, potato, tomato, potato, 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 tomato, tomato, tomato.
I don't think it grabbed your Twitch stuff, Mars, did it?
Go ban yourself.
Nightbot is a giant power bottom homo.
That is true. It's confirmed. In their blog post, if you didn't read it. They went into detail. Y'all know that video of Bill O'Reilly when he's like, "Fuck it, we'll do it live." What the fuck is that? What does that mean? When he gets all mad. Y'all seen that before? There's an edit that somebody did where they took his mouth out and they put the mouth of this kid that uploaded a YouTube video talking about one of his friends at school calling him a homo. and it's fucking hilarious. It's so funny. If I haven't sent it in our Discord before, I'll see if I can find it. That was Bill O'Reilly, wasn't it? Or am I thinking of somebody different? Was it not Bill O'Reilly? Who was it? Who was the one who did the fuck it, we'll do it
Was
live?
that Bill O'Reilly?
We'll do it live. It's so funny though. He's like, there's people on the internet calling me a homo, and
It's been a long ass time.
I don't.
Fresh air.
I don't like that, and it's so funny. Yeah. It's this guy.
That's
Bubba
tomorrow,
Zero,
and
really.
that is it for us today, and we will leave you with a...
Oh, Nightbot
I
got
can't
Shelby
do it.
for 600 seconds.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
Bro, imagine being on TV and getting paid the dumbest amount of money to sit and read on a camera, and this is how you react when you can't read a line, right?
5, 4, 3. That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
The line was, here's Sting with a cut off of his new album to play us out. And he's like, to play us out? What does that mean, to play us out? And he just starts freaking out. This isn't the whole video. There's like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of him just fucking kirking on the director. He's like, what the fuck you mean? What does that mean? I don't like the way it's written. It doesn't make any sense. He just keeps freaking out about it. It's so funny. But anyways, there's the kid. Hang on a second. I got to find the one of the kid. I'll send it in our Discord. I don't want to play it on here because it's like 2.5 minutes. But if you want to watch it, I'll leave it in the chat over there. Oh, damn. What's a Steve is having some pizza too? Hell yeah. Get your pizza on, baby. Boom, boom, boom. All right, where is Bill O'Reilly kid? It's fucking funny. The original video of the kid is funny just because he's like just freaking out that his some kid in the comments of his YouTube videos calling him a homo. There it is. I just put it in our Discord.
Tight underwear for the bonus speed.
If you want to watch it, it's in our Discord.
Getting ready. As for the underwear, I think it was just
refresh.
Look, I may be old-fashioned, but the man
Bug
says
is you have to
wear your
refresh
boner
once
pants, I
someone
wear
sends
my boner
one chat. Oh fuck. All right. God damn it. Refreshing. We gotta wait for her to catch up. If you don't know where our Discord is, the link's down below in the description. And I just put it in the main chat. It's there if you want to see it. And laugh. Give it a huge
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Hello. Haha, heads refresh. The bug is you have to refresh once someone sends one chat in Twitch. Then it works for the whole session.
Okay.
Just something with the ordering of autoplay I'll have to look into.
Okay. Gotcha.
Is it bleeper time?
Blinker time? It's always blinker time. If that's what you're referring to, yes. Yes, it is, as a matter of fact. There should be the same
Twitchy.
robot lady. There she is. Reading Twitch chat. It'll just blend in with normal
Potato,
chat.
tomato.
So if anybody prefers using Twitch, I don't know why you would.
Do you have another robot lady speaking in chat for
But
Twitch?
if any prefers using Twitch or Kick, you can use
As
either
Mars
of those
lifts
to
his
view.
hands from his back end.
But Twitch and YouTube are the only two that have the TTS working currently. Same command over there, just double exclamation marks to use Robot Lady.
Second robot voice for Twitch, so we know where the comment comes from.
Oh man, now you're asking some things. Twitch should have a different voice? Come on, boys! Mars has already done so much with this thing. Different voice?
Twitch TTS should have a diff voice lol.
Oh man. I don't know. I'm not gonna ask Mars because he says everything's easy. I could be like, Mars, could you make a real human being from this ball of Play-Doh?
Hey, great minds
Yeah,
bundle.
if you give me a computer, yeah, it'd be pretty easy, I think. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
give me like,
sorry, Blink, for time.
Give me like,
Brain's still foggy.
like
Need smoke to clear it.
Like 2-3 days. Payday, let's do it. I'll join you. Join me, won't you, everyone, who's not currently enjoying pizza or perhaps
Come
already
on,
finished
Planet
their
Boy.
pizza.
It will be super easy.
A little blinker to polish off that pizza. Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. There we are. Blinks away.
Honestly, we could. I kind of want to try another package, so we could use a really old, but very supported open source TTS if y'all gay.
Dude, I'm gay for whatever.
I suddenly pictured Mars with a bra on his head and alligator clips in his hands rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Lighting the candle. What are you doing? Seance, man.
I'm gay too, Rick, another voice.
I just want Microsoft Sam.
I want Microsoft Zero back. I miss Zero. Zero was the OG robot
Funny
lady
if Twitch
voice.
TTS has a twitch in their voice.
Can we make the Twitch TTS?
It's tradition.
I have power.
Hi, heads and all.
We just make it sound like that. Can we use that voice? That's the only sample I have, though, unfortunately.
Great way to start the day. Blinkers with heads. All is right in the world now.
Yeah, baby.
I want some great drink, baby.
As the rocket comes through the floor. Sam, I want Zira.
It's purple.
Mother of God, Mars is an Anunnaki.
Sam, you want Zero? I can bring Zero back for shits and giggles, too. Wait, bro, so you're going to have to run two sets, another thing to run
I
it?
can
Is that what
bring
you're saying?
Zira back for shit and giggles too.
That's too much, dude.
I have a POS X86 SBC that's collecting dust
That's too
that
much.
could host a Windows TTS server. Soy.
So.
One time in band camp, I stuck a flute in. By heads and all gig. No, he is a Martian duh.
All right, Sammy. Have a good day, brother.
Twitch TTS should have a British accent.
I do say.
How would you like a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray?
Served in a dirty
Currently blinking.
Oh, there's nothing there. Oh, there's a little hallway there. There is absolutely nothing. Are you doing gigantic
Oh,
power
that's a great
loops?
idea, Twisted. Blink, baby, blink. I identify as a spoiled 22-year-old female robot. Pouting face. Oh, Freestyle Friday happens early.
Yes, it's the only day of the week that I go live a little earlier. It's for our early risers or our
It's not lol. This is system
our night
engineering,
owls
and I hard fuck it.
that are across the
Ansible
world.
makes it where we can move it to cloud with just a few commands. Literally have a server rack for piss and six.
Oh my god.
What's up, heads
Well,
and chat?
It's up to you. I wouldn't mind whatever. You know that. I think anything you do with Robot Lady has been cool as shit. So I'm not really. Yeah. You don't wait for my approval. You do whatever you want to do. I just feel bad asking because it's like.
I missed it last week cause it wasn't early.
I feel like it's a lot of work. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. I'm finally back on my normal Friday schedule. My son has been sick the last like 3 Fridays in a row, with something different each time. So he's finally back at school in the morning, so I can stream in the morning and
Keep
yeah.
adding servers and you're gonna need a Liebert.
But Fridays is for the early birds. Normally. I guess since we're talking about Twitch, I'll do my
6th month.
Now waiting for Europe movie night face with tears of joy face with
my
tears of
6th
joy
month,
face with tears of joy.
announcement that if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, which means you can go to Twitch and subscribe to a channel every month for free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's bundled in with your Amazon account. So if you have that and you'd like to, you can jump over to our Twitch account, which is Infinity Loops FPV.
To help some of us get through the workday.
And you can drop a sub over there if you'd like. You don't
Fridays
have to.
are the worst day to get sick.
Because you have to redo it every month. And I'm horrible at reminding people about it. So
Mars with some things like that.
I'll
I won't
remind you
mind
every
with
6
ya and
months or
learning
so.
a few things so I
to
can
do
set
it.
up my setup better.
But you do get some stuff over there. There's some
some great
emotes and
drink,
things
baby.
over there you can get. If you actually use Twitch. But if you're already paying for it through your Amazon Prime, and it's not too big of a hassle for you, we sure do appreciate it. I should talk about it more, I guess, so it actually seems like we appreciate it and doesn't seem like I just bring it up every 6 months because I fucking forget about it. I've been better about the merch shop. A little bit, sort of. It's mainly just because we've had a lot of new items in the merch shop. You know. So I guess it's easier to keep track of it when there's new stuff in there all the time. Oh, it's lunchtime for Mr. Maverick. We gotta go throw some food for him in a moment. I'm surprised he's not down
I
here.
piggyback on my mom's Prime. She won't notice.
You should make a little banner
there you
where
go.
the fractal logo and stuff rules.
Should make a little banner with the fractal logo and stuff. Like that one? Like down there?
Hit that pipe power loop gap.
I did earlier. I'll try again. I got one successfully earlier, I think, one or two. It's tough though, man. The exit right there, that's tough. Oh shit. No, hang on. Retake that. I gotta
For
do that
Twitch
part
Prime
first.
renew.
Huh? Oh, for the Twitch Prime renew? I see. I think it does something, doesn't it? Isn't there some type of alert? There you go. Oh, I hit the thing on that one. Oh, we're not gonna make it! Oh my god. It is very narrow. Frig off.
Sweet cinnamon loaves. Goddamn.
Let's grab
There
a
you go.
marble.
Hey, let us grab a marble. I will do that for you, my friend. Big ups, Apache Smoke. Thank you, sir, for the $5.99 super chat. A marble for the man. Yeah. Just one more. Well, it's Friday. Bang. Got a little spot. It looks like it glows, but it does not. I'll throw two in. It's Pizza Friday.
Heads do a macaroni spiral.
It's Pizza Friday. Do a macaroni spiral? The fuck is that? Are we making shit up? What is a macaroni spiral? Tell me. Flip floppy that jalopy, eh?
Flip floppy that jalopy.
Kind of want to see about hitting big ass power loops.
Sometimes late at night, hear the faint sound of his whistle in the distance.
You know, like that. Yeah. Like that. That's what I was trying to do.
Bring me macaroni pictures, pouting face.
All right, one more. Top loop. Oh shit, we went too low. Fucked it up.
Other cool tricks are the rusty trombone and Philadelphia streamer.
Excuse you.
Power loop all of them.
Oh, you mean in the spiral? Fuck. In a row? Yeah, right, dude. Not without bumping something. I could probably do it easier in a toothpick. But 5-inch quad?
Sweetie, new merch. I need some infinity loops flip-flops. Thong sandal.
Oh. Yeah, right, dude. Need some infinity loops flip-flops. Oh, shit. I don't even think we can make flip-flops at our current place, can we? I'll check for you. It's a good question. What I really want to do is Crocs. I want to make some OG Crocs with a little smashed whoop on the top. But I don't think we can do Crocs either.
On those little plates with a glue and sparkles to make them all pretty and sparkly pouting face.
Infinity flops.
Okay. All right.
Infinity loops Crocs.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait, you don't have those, do you? Can we get some infinity loop slides, please?
No, we don't have Crocs.
Fractal socks.
Let me see
Sup,
what
y'all?
footwear they even have available.
Let's get slides, man.
Let me see.
Yes, infinity flops.
Let me see what they have.
Get some hydrotafilmade. Dip your own Crocs.
That's not...
Or infinity loops accessories for Crocs.
Impossible. I got a guy. I got a
Crocs
guy who...
is the only thing I'm
I got a guy
wearing
who
right
does
now. Well,
custom
no.
dips. I'm just saying. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Okay, here's what we got. These are the options we have. We got some ladies slip-ons. We got flippy floppies. We got some fake Chuck Taylors. We got the fucking white Vans. The damn Daniels. We got the slip-ons.
All my dips have failed so far.
Actual athletic shoes. I don't know how much I trust that. We got slides. I'm sure we can probably only do the top band though.
Yes, make this happen.
And then some knockoff. Fuck, these are ugly as sin.
At least the mini drones.
Those
Where is
could
that
not
slides at you?
look worse. These look pretty legit.
They need better leg models.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. I need more hair on these legs. That's
Ooh,
what I'm
nice.
talking about, baby. So do you like the thong ones or the actual slides better? We need Crocs. That's what we need. They don't do Crocs. We need Crocs. The all-over print, I don't know how many of you wear slip-ons, though. Those would look kind of dope with that.
Slide disarm with infinity loop slides.
The sticker bomb on it. You know? This whole joint, this whole sticker bomb pattern on it, that'd be pretty cool. Slide disarm with infinity loop slides. It's good advertising.
What about the Crocs jewelry?
A gibbet.
I am with
gibbet.
Douglas.
I think Jake made some gibbets. Like he made like a Plague Doctor one, I think, for OG. I think he 3D printed it. I'm pretty sure. Well, it would be cool to have a little version of the Smashed Whoop, the OG
I prefer
one.
2 flip-flops, but I will rock the slides as well.
It'd be cool to have this as a gibbet. Just put it like on a plate, you know, like a flat circle. And you could just have the little Smashed Whoop on there. Because this picture is massive. Like the real one is huge. I just have it shrunk down so it looks like a real Whoop up on the wall. But this is the original one. Courtesy of Brundlefly. I believe he did the original background removal. OG's the one who did the smashing. And he smashed it
Oh
with
yeah,
a Croc.
I did Lamau and no joke wearing the Croc OG gibbet right now.
Which is pretty funny that he smashed
I need a Whoop wallet on my Crocs.
his Whoop with a Croc.
Slides are my jam.
Oh god, almost died there.
I did that cutting.
Angle mode kills.
Yes, the cutting. He did the smashing. Angle mode kills. I think that may have been the first year where he was like, I'm going
Solid
to start
cut.
flying acro, but when we get into racing season, I'm going to have to fly an angle still because I don't think he was comfortable enough for acro. I'd have to ask him. I'm pretty sure there was a time
Heads
period,
check,
though,
90 chat.
where he was flying acro at
Protractor
home,
mode.
practicing racing, and then in events, he was still flying in angle mode for a little while.
I got
There was
croc slides.
Crossover there. You got croc slides? Damn. Freak, man. Check 90 chat. Got you. Yeah, protractor mode.
How do you get all these new maps? I'm dying for some new maps to fly.
I download them originally, but then
What's happening?
They're added into the game. If you are using Velocidrone, I will show you exactly how to get more maps. Actually, we have a video on how to do it. It's only like a minute long. There you go. There's the OG Gibbet. Little OG Plague Doctor mask.
I'm bleeding, making me the victor.
Making me the victor. Very lovely. 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 What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, he's doing the power loop. What the fuck was that? Oh, you're flying Velocidrone in a window? You might get better frames if you put it in full screen or full screen window. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. There it is. But you can't hit anything though, so you failed, actually. You can't touch anything. So you're gonna have to do it again. Sorry. That is a redo for me though. It's gonna be a fail for me, dog. It's gonna be a fail for me.
Calling it protractor mode seemingly influenced his move to acro.
It did. It 1,000% did. As soon as everybody started teasing him more about it,
There are so many dang amps in V. I have barely scratched the surface.
it for sure accelerated the process. He was already going to switch to acro because
Maps,
everybody
damn it,
was.
I hate this phone pouting face.
What's that wallpaper?
My wallpaper? Or his wallpaper? Which one? If you're talking about my wallpaper, it's Lil Jon. If that's what you're referring to. But I think you're referring to his. I believe. I think so. Oh, baby. Why, was his something pornographic? Oh, my bad. The, to get the maps, sorry. Number one, you can go to Track Manager and then download track. And then in here, what I normally do is just go to track name and type in Freestyle.
I saw some quads on your wallpaper heads.
And then
I
you
just want to
search.
see.
And then you got all this.
What pouting face?
All of these are different. You can get any of them. You just download it, and then it'll be
is
downloaded, and then you can play it.
Little John pouting face.
But if you want to do the ones I'm flying, if you go into single player, multiplayer, it doesn't matter. And then when you're in the track selector here, go to all tracks and scroll down to dynamic poly world and turn off new track, obviously. Leave all these unchecked and you'll get a bunch of these here. These are all the custom ones that I fly that T-Bone or Bone FPV made over the years. I mean, he's been making maps for longer than I've been flying, and I've been flying his maps since I started flying. So
Uncrashed is looking purple today.
there's all kinds of shit in here. Yeah, we're not in Uncrashed today.
Dude, the look on his face was priceless when I showed up with the protractor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pouting face, pouting face.
Fantastic. If you were looking at my wallpaper, though, this is my wallpaper. That's all my wallpaper is. There's no quads there. So, just a Little John. No quads. That's it. That's my wallpaper. All right, I got to feed dog. I'm going to throw you guys to... Let me get back into the
What
server.
sim is this? This sim is Velocidrone.
And see if anybody's flying, and we can just watch them. I'll only be on for a minute. I just need to dump some food in his bowl. See if he needs to go out. Make sure he's got some agua.
Look at small Jonathan.
Take your abuse. Nick, I couldn't miss you by trying. I couldn't miss you by trying. You're so fat. You slow like a girl. Like a big leather jacket wearing girl.
Like a big leather jacket
Not
wearing
even an Infinity
girl.
Loops wallpaper. What a world.
I haven't made a new one in a while. I used to make new Infinity Loops wallpapers like every month. And then I was a picture of Maverick for a while.
I'm out of school for the summer.
Just laying on his back, sleeping in the backyard because it was just a funny picture. And then I saw that picture of Little John, and I was like, well, that's funny. Because I'd never seen
Then the
Little John
macaroni
with his
corkscrew.
glasses off, so I Googled Little John with his glasses off.
I guess I'm seeing things.
Not a lot of pictures, but there is that one where you can see through his glasses. And you
Chair
can see
reviews. Pouting face.
His eye, when you get all close to him, they get all wonky. Which I guess is why he wears the glasses. Makes sense to me. Who's in this bish? Dead chickens flying.
Snoring Maverick outro still hits.
Dead chicken's not flying. Never mind.
Dynamic Polyworld is all I fly, honestly.
I lied. Yeah, Dynamic
Thanks,
Polyworld's
heads.
the shit. You're out of school for the summer. Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. It's a good feeling.
I too late heads.
The snoring outro of Maverick. I think I still have that. Do I still have that? Oh yeah. I forgot because I have the baby one of him and the adult one.
Did I make it in time for the Christmas giveaway?
Oh yeah, that's funny, dude. I forgot. Yeah, you're right on time for the Christmas giveaway. Yep. Just made it. Just made it. Well, you know what, Asbestos? Today we'll exit with the big Maverick outro. Okay? How about that? Yeah, good luck, everybody. Yeah. All right, well, nobody's flying.
Let's go.
So
Good luck, everyone.
Zero Vault is a chicken f***er.
Wonder what he meant by that. Let me throw you to a BRB screen. Let's see, which one should we do? That one's probably going to play an ad because they suck. We'll just go to the playlist. All right, I'll be right back. Give me a moment. Let me go feed Doggo. Get up, stretch your legs, fix your posture, stretch a little bit. Ow! Get yourself some water. I'll be right back.
Don't know what to tell you, Dino. He likes chickens.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
You guys did your best.
That's all we ever wanted.
Or, you know,
We just wanted to play like a savage.
we could.
Best day ever.
PS.
Question we didn't answer yet, and that is, but does it freestyle?
What?
She's into Malachus.
Does everyone?
Oh.
B7.
What are you still flying those PVC gates for? We got these.
Mike Bergman banned immediately.
Oh, yeah. Snowblower alarm.
Overall, I do think the Pinch is a good camera. I'll keep some around, maybe in my bag and stuff like that in the future if I'm out, and I need a spare camera. In a pinch.
You suck.
Yep. Nope. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Sorry about
That
that.
Sky Desert gets dead named.
He wound it back a little bit. he was like, I'm only bringing you guys the best of the best as he's holding this fucking turd in his hand. He's just getting poop all over his fingers, and he's
Best
like,
of the best.
about
There's
90%.
his out.
About 90% of the time, guys.
You need to
promise.
leave.
About
Pouting
90%
face.
of the time, I'll be bringing you the best of the best. I promise.
Trippy spins are never like actually locked in, but reverse trippy spins absolutely are, and they're like such a quick, amazing way to see how long somebody's been flying. So let me show you the reverse trippy spin.
Hop on the mothership and we ride. Crystallize, making tricks flip. Hear the beats knock and make your heart skip. And then we ride on the mothership. Ride. Hop on the mothership and we ride. Ride. Hop on the mothership.
Never locked in hope. Pouting face.
Hey guys. Chip, Mountain Dew, Spider Monkeys, you know the deal.
Take a trip aboard the mothership. I'm on a supernova tip when I let it rip. These beats that I flip, making skin drip. I'm the captain of the vibe, time to let your mind slip. Crystallize, making tricks flip. Hear the beats knock and make your heart skip. And then we ride on the mothership. Ride. Hop on the mothership and we ride. Crystallize, making tricks flip. Hear the beats knock and make your heart skip. And then we ride on the mothership. Ride. Hop on the mothership and we ride.
Holy chip. You can't make this chip up. Pouting face.
Balls cut like pizza chip.
Chip off the old block.
Chip, what's up a pouting face?
Mob musta had to take a dump.
I want so hard to be able to use balls, cut like pizza, Earl, but I just can't find a reason to use it.
This is what you want to do.
Hi there. I'm talking myself.
What's going on, guys? Heads here from Infinity Loops, and welcome back. Today we are taking a look at a newish goggle. Oh, alrighty then, I'm back. Hello. Okay, dog is eating. The wife has been messaged back. DMs have
Dog,
been
2 pile of
answered.
poo dog, 2 pile of 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 poo.
He didn't have to poo. He was very hungry though. He's up there.
0 hertz. It just never
knocking
comes
his
out
food
right when
around.
you do. It's only us that gets it to be hilarious. Just us, rolling on the floor laughing.
What the fuck? What the fuck is all that?
That is my Fatheads Rip Perfect intro, song, endure.
What is this?
Future poop.
Bullshit.
Can I join you, heads?
Yeah, I'm gonna restart this though. What the fuck does it got all this stupid race shit on the screen for? Make it go away. I don't want to race. Is it gone now? No, it's still there. Frig off! I don't even know what those are. Gate indicators, maybe? I don't know. I'll just relaunch the lobby. Maybe it's gate indicators. I gotta figure out how to...
I saw our department and superintendent walk by earlier.
There's gotta be
Made
a
me
button
nervous
for that. There's gotta be. Yeah, RC, dude, you can join, dude. It's a multiplayer lobby. It's called Freestyle. Saw our age-old department superintendent walk by earlier. Made me nervous. Why are you nervous? What'd you do? Uh-oh. What'd you do? Wait, Chip, why were you nervous?
Their gate indicators. Should be a toggle. Check the help window. Taking a minute, lol.
Tell me, Chip. What'd you do wrong?
Head of her doesn't like me, I think, lol.
Head of HR doesn't like you? Oh. You're gonna get in trouble, Chip. I'm gonna tell on you.
I'm just waiting for Far to come around and say, go home early, can't wait for this long weekend.
My fingers are crossed for you, buddy.
Should have flinched him as he walked by.
Yeah, you just bucked at him. Fuck you looking at, pussy. That's what you should do next time. Have a good Friday, sir. Have a good
Chia
Friday.
pouting face.
Enjoy your weekend.
How can anyone not like Chip?
Yeah, I know, right? The most smiley, probably because he smiles too
Pulled
much.
rank and tried to get bossy with me once.
I don't fucking
was a
like
little
that
snarky
guy.
lol.
Smiles a lot. This guy's way too fucking happy. What's he doing? What's he about? Pulled
Tell
rank
her
and tried
they
to
are
get
all
bossy
49ers.
with me once?
They think they are 9S, but they
I
are
was
really
a little
4S.
snarky. Yeah, whatever, dude.
I'm safe in my job, just still spooky.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, good. As long as you're safe in your job, fuck them.
Drug test that mofo.
No. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
I'm bad at flying FPV lol. Synthesized.
At one point in time, RC dude, everyone is bad at flying FPV.
Drug test.
So
Sick.
it's all
What
good,
drugs
man.
are we testing?
You're just on that part of your timeline. Doesn't mean it's going to happen forever, though. The more you do it, I bet you the people that you watch and that you like probably fly a ton and have been. So give it time.
Some people think it's their company.
What drugs are we testing? Was that
Yeah,
a Mitch
every dude,
Hedberg
you gotta
joke?
start somewhere.
Or no? Is that from a movie?
A whiz quiz you say?
Nazi Odie. He was born with his uncle's NASA skills.
Who's a Nazi? What? What the fuck did you just say? What did he say? Nazi. Oh, Nazi. Adi. I thought, bro, I heard Nazi. And I didn't, I was focused on that. I guess I didn't hear the Adi after it.
Skibbity. Drone. Cramps. Pouting face.
See Otter was born power looping tables.
Oh, nothing there. Oh, that's a tight one. That's a tight gap. Oh, how the fuck did I get through that? Jesus.
Drone cramps still not good at flying FPV.
Well, I didn't say everybody gets better over time. You gotta fly a lot. You gotta want to get better. Like, you gotta want to improve and work for it. It's, you know, it comes with time. And, like, drive. You need to have the drive. But if you're just, like, fine, just putzing around and you know, like Albert Kim flight style, real calm, and just kind of, like, farting around, yeah, whatever, dude. Doesn't mean you suck. It's just you like flying that way. It's cool. I don't care. You know? Don't bother me, man.
LL Brundle, he's still working from 0 to hero.
Listen, that's a long trek.
But also can't trippy grinning face with smiling
You
eyes.
don't know how high up you have to go to get to hero from 0.
Water, way water.
Maybe it's like 100. That's a lot.
Don't get your shit pushed in.
Don't get your shit
Yeah, gotta have the drive dog.
pushed in. Yeah, you gotta have the drive dog. That's right.
At Chip Good, let me know when he pulls away from 0.
Gotta put it in drive, dog. Hearing Nick Burns say that's so funny. I wish I had that on a button. Oh, speaking of button, I had some shit that I just started getting squared away before stream. I haven't added them to the soundboard yet officially, but I do have the sound
You gotta put in the drive dog.
I think I need to hit up Levi and get the exact hawk sound that he's using, the exact screech. The one I found is not, it's just not doing it for me. I'll let you guys hear it. It's just not doing it for me, though. I don't think it's good. Turn it way down first so I don't blow everybody's earballs out. It's not the same screech at all, and I just don't know if I like it. It just doesn't... I feel like I should get the original one that he uses, right? I feel like it's a better bet if I just get the one that he uses, so I can have the.
You got a dogged input. Drive.
It's not
I'm
terrible.
glad you said hawk.
But it's not the same. Yeah.
His seems more dynamic.
It does, yeah. Okay, cool. So
not feeling it.
I'll hit him up to try to get the real one, and then I have this,
That's fucking illegal.
which I really want. I really
Yeah,
just
get the
want
real
that on
evil
the button.
sound.
That's fucking illegal. Just because I feel like I would use that a lot. And that also means I got to clear out some sounds now because this soundboard's packed. I do have 2 different versions of Elon saying "Go fuck yourself." I guess I could change that. We have this one.
I'm gonna poke you, but I'm only poking you playfully.
I know which one Skydozer wants me to get rid of. What up, Apex? How you doing, brother?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home and put some water in Buck.
Sounds like you just need a second soundboard.
Good
I know. Yeah. I should just pull the trigger on a second soundboard. I've said that since like a month ago. I think I said that on stream one night. I should just get another soundboard.
Please stop, pouting face.
What's the matter? What's the matter? You don't like that one?
Hate.
Hey, hey,
I got you, bro.
hey.
What's the matter with this one, Skydozer? You don't like that one? Not a fan of that one, huh? All right.
And hoof.
Okay.
And hoof.
So yeah, we gotta. I guess we could replace this one. I don't use this one very often.
I think my one is walk snail build will be ready this weekend. Her humps.
I don't use that one very much. I feel like I could use this one way more, but I'm not rude enough.
I need a story for
I
that.
don't care.
I feel like that's such a good one.
Oh my God, I don't care.
That used to be when I was working at the body shop when I was much younger. That was the alert for a text message on my phone. Just
hoof.
Charlie from
hoof.
Charlie from It's Always
Pouting
Sunny yelling,
face.
"Oh my God, I don't care." I mean, it was pretty. It was pretty
Fergalicious
accurate.
definition. Make them boys go crazy.
It's pretty accurate. We do have 2 different air horns as well. I like the meme horn, the little one. That's good. We do need to make some room though. I'll have to get rid of something.
Daddy, chill.
That's not going anywhere. That's staying. Big Doinks is staying.
Gotta go to a random meeting for work. Just talking about work orders, etc. Have fun, fellas.
Boo. All right, Chip. Have a good day, buddy.
Need some LED sign guy? Don't care. Here's how you see if your sign is junk.
Yeah, Tony. Anyways.
Oh, we join Mug FPV now. I hard fuck Fergie.
MLG
I just
FPV?
hate that
We
clip
can.
of her voice lol.
That's an MLG thing, right? In this
Later,
one?
cheap pouting face.
Big girls don't cry, does her? Later, chi up.
I could get some hit marker things. The hit marker sounds. Pop, 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 pop. I can make them pop up all over the screen. You just said your longest dive ever? Ooh. The second soundboard will be in Chinese.
I just did my longest dive ever.
Yes, that is Fergie. It's just it's the intro of that song,
I
the
hard
original.
fuck that whole album, asbestos lol. Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. It's good. The chirps are staying. Those have to. All these like sounds to mess with people are staying. That's all staying. The phone buzzing. That one's annoying as shit. I should use that more often and just hit it and let it run. I need to turn one of them up. I have one of it just sounds like a dump truck backing up.
Dryer is done.
Consistently outside of your window. It's like a far away sound of a dump truck. Just backing up, and it just plays for like a minute and a half, but it's too quiet.
Got some Discord notifications on there too?
I don't, no, not anymore. I have all those sound files still saved. I just don't have them on the board anymore. I can add them back though. I just have the Windows sounds now.
I'm broken, I missed that buzz.
But I used to have all of them. All the different sounds. I had like, this was back when I started streaming in 2011 or 10.
You have gotten me with the backup beeper, I'm pretty sure.
But it was, I had like Skype sounds, the Skype DM sounds, Steam DM sounds, all the Windows sounds, all the like different alerts and notifications and all that. Just to mess with people. There used to be a blue screen of death thing I could do too. I had a button set up for it.
That buzz let you know you had incoming.
I still have this part of it.
Oh, G-Dryer buzz is golden during interviews.
But it's muted.
Ice cream truck jingle.
It's muted, but normally it plays a whole bunch of sounds. But that still goes, and then this camera would freeze. It would just hold its last frame.
Heads when you get a sec.
And then it would go to a blue screen right after that. Like it would just pop up a blue screen. I liked that one, but it's not hooked up to a button anymore. The dryer buzz? Oh my god.
Fuck cocaine. I hard fuck cocaine.
So annoying,
I hard fuck
girl.
cocaine. I hard fuck cocaine. Pouting face.
Yeah. Is that
Dryer buzz rolling on the floor laughing.
Is that Stitches?
The buzzing noise sounds like when I forget to change my radio from FPV2 sim.
Is this a Stitches song? Sounds like it.
Also, I have not used cocaine. Pouting face.
Yeah, I buy it.
Discord.
I believe that.
Hey Skydozer, do you like cocaine?
When you get a sec.
Okay, Dozer.
Check Discord. Got you. Got you.
No, Windows. Pouting face.
Oh, no, yourself. Pouting face.
Put.
Pouting face.
I put that brick in yo face. Pouting face.
Now what you gonna do with it? Now what you gonna do with it?
Rush for the Yago smelling face with hearts. Do you stream other than FPV?
Now what you gonna do with it?
Shit.
Pouting face.
Well, that's unfortunate, Aethix, but
He doesn't use it, just trying to see
I
what it
appreciate
smells
you
like.
dropping a message, man.
I just
And,
saw 12 bricks.
Yeah, dude. If you come back, for sure.
If you want to
I'll
hang
be
out,
here,
you've
brother.
got to take her out. Cocaine if you want to, get
know
gay.
it.
Gay on the ground, cocaine.
You know it. And I mean, you know, always obviously can hang out if you just want to hang
Laying
out.
on the side of the road. There you go. 12 bricks.
But yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. I just got a
I
DM
tried
this
sniffing
morning
coke
from
once.
another
The
pilot
ice cubes got stuck in my nose.
that's going to be taking a step back from
Yo,
flying.
Tobias, what up, bud?
Sad, man. Hate to see it. But it's all good, brother. I get it. You do what you got to do. You just
Heads
know.
puts a P in a PV stream.
We'll be here when you get back.
Heads Marilyn was just calling me again. Tell it I am busy, please. Thank you.
Marilyn was just calling you again? For what? I'll tell him too. I'll let Marilyn know when I talk to him next. Oh shit.
Wait, what?
Huh? What happened?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, dude. I got you back.
What?
What in the butt? Ooh, Jesus. Oh! Almost fell into the ceiling lake. Almost got eaten up by the ceiling water.
www.wattbot.
Very robust. Stickers.
What in the butt?
Very robust. Oh.
I said what in the pouting face?
I said what in the butt? What in the butt?
But in the what?
But in the what?
12 years sober this weekend. Maybe I should start again on the new brain cells.
No. Not if you're trying to be sober, that is. Nah, man, stick with it. That's impressive, dude. Congratulations. 12 years is a long time. It's a very long time.
Muff dive.
Oh, fuck.
Don't break that streak. Oh, Lil behind Kex.
Yeah, I don't think you should break it. I would keep it going. Fucking, what am I doing? Oh, poop.
Shredder, that's awesome, man. Congrats, dude.
You should just take up boxing. Damage those brain cells that way. Violently. As opposed to chemically. Nope.
I lost track. It's been a long time. Stick with it.
Ooh.
Congrats at Shredder0911.
California sober. That's like
California sober is the way for me.
that's like just pot, right?
Thanks.
Is that what they call that? I don't know the lingo. I think it's illegal to even talk about California where I'm from. I don't think we're allowed to say it.
Man, all the cool kids are here right now, mostly.
Yeah, early morning seems to bring out a different crowd, but
Too old for boxing, but have been learning some of the finer points on YouTube.
I think that's nice, you know. Be able to do a little bit for everybody.
Yeah, you just do pot. No hard drugs or alcohol.
Too old for boxing. It's well, maybe too old to box another person, but you're never too old to just like hit a bag. You know, it's good movement for sure, and you can keep it low impact. You don't even need to do like full striking power. Honestly, you're not supposed to do full striking power on a bag, really.
Yep, quit drinking after moving to legal state Michigan.
You really just want to work on like form more than anything with a bag, I've heard. You know, when you hit a human hard enough, they'll move back. When you hit a bag hard, mine at least doesn't. It'll move back, but it comes right back pretty quickly with a lot of resistance. Probably not great for your wrists. Quit drinking after moving to legal state? Oh, shit.
With 0 hertz.
Nice, man.
Pot helps take that steamroller Remy over film when I wake up away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just tap the back.
Yeah, you just tap it. Just tap it. Kind of.
Never hit bags.
Sometimes
they can't help the way they look, and hitting won't help their looks.
What I'll do is I'll pull my punches on it, so I'll throw like
your mom,
like maybe a little more than half power. And
that's my way as well.
When I make
hertz.
contact with the bag, I'll kind of like let off, so like I don't get the full vibration.
Who
doesn't
said that?
like fully
Oh,
blow
high
through my
73
shoulder.
waving hand.
So what I noticed is if I went on like long, like an hour of just hitting the bag, the next morning my
I was
shoulders
sold
would
on
feel
Wing
it
Chun
more
for
than
years,
anything.
but it is really only good for fighting other Wing Chun
And then I
guys.
started kind of pulling my punches a little bit, and I noticed that went away. Like it would stop happening. So if you start experiencing that, I guess you could try that. Try pulling your punches a little bit. So you can still throw them fast and still work on like your hand speed and everything, but and your accuracy with your hand speed. But you don't have to deal with like all the impact. So that's been kind of better for me, because then I don't have to take as many days off to worry about my shoulder feeling better, because I don't want to fuck that up. I already have a torn rotator cuff that I've gone through once, and so I feel like that shoulder's already kind of weak and fucky, and I don't really want to mess it up, you know. So if I start feeling it getting a little fragile feeling, starts feeling a little bit like a bitch, then I'll take it easy. But yeah, pulling punches seems to help with that. If you're looking to put some more speed into using the bag. Who dat?
Tai Chi was fun. Took a class in art school.
Tai Chi? That's cool. Is that more of is Tai Chi like is that more of like a meditation side to it? Is that like the angle that they go for with that one? Is that why Chi is in the name?
It's a slow dance old Chinese ladies do in the park.
Ah, okay. Yeah, all right, so, okay. Yeah, that seems like fairly low impact.
Learning Kai Kwang.
Just kind of good for movement.
Really want to make a video with the new wingman, but damn it, this weather is awful. Wind, rain, full stop lol.
Oh, damn, dude. We actually got a really pretty day here. It looked
There
like
are
it was
two
gonna be
lines of
shitty.
Tai Chi as I understand it. One for combat and another one.
It's definitely windy out. It's super windy out, that's for sure. But it's
Not a fan of chai tea.
It's like 60 degrees out. It's nice. Last few days have been like really hot, like 80, and then if it's not 80, it's raining, and it's just humid as shit. So it's nice to have like a
Heads my
breezy
Fractal
day
65 Pro flies.
where it's
Lol,
nice out.
worst build ever. I thought that was supposed to be easy to
Can't fly,
put together. Face with tears of joy. Accidentally knocked a ground off my Company 3, so using a ant light now.
My Fractal 65 Pro flies.
Jake, I've been
worst
looking to
build
see if you
ever?
had yet. Damn
I
weather.
thought that was supposed to be easy to put together. I don't know that anybody's. I don't know that anybody has ever claimed that fractals are easy to put together. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever said that. I think fractals usually more than anything, all of his frames require some skill. I think the fractal, the F65-75 series though, those are like require the least amount out of all of them. His other ones are hella complicated. Well, can be. I'm glad you got it all put together. What held you up the most? Where was your biggest issue? I'm sure Eve would like to know. Accidentally knocked the ground off my CO3, so using an ant light now. Okay. Yeah, yeah, there you go. 0 hertz put it best right there. Yeah, true. Exactly.
F65 and F75 are easy. Wingman is fiddly. Expo is. Well, you need a hammer to make it, so that should say something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you need to bring a mallet out to put a FPV frame
Dude,
together.
heads it's 80. It's going to be 40 here. Tim, what's up with that we are so close? I've been in a sweatshirt and pants for like 2 weeks. It's been around 50 degrees.
It's 80 there? I mean, it might be hotter now. It was 60 when I took my son to school.
I think it's only tricky cause it's so different from what you're used to.
Let me see.
Once you have done it once, it becomes easier than the rest.
Oh, no, it's 65 out right now. 65.
It light is way better than C03.
65,
You are better off.
mostly cloudy. Oh god, you can't see shit. Wow.
Agree, Edzer 0 hertz.
Wow, that light balancing is insane, dude. Look at that privacy. You can't see fuck all. My screen's got all kinds of shit on it.
Any good root props for 60 kilometers winds?
Look at that
Looking
shit.
for something that will cut through it like butter pouting face.
That's wild. There you go. You can see it better that way.
Beautiful on
LL
the weekends
Blisky.
does stunts for
Boom.
Little Richard and gay movies.
Heatwave bubble.
It's the
It's
mountains, Jake. The mountains, my brother.
100 on sun for me today.
It's them Appalachians.
It's been so cold here.
Appalachia.
Me and Bluesky always battling those winds.
Because there's parts of Frederick where we'll have like a 60-degree day, and there's parts of
Jake,
Frederick
you work up the determination to take another
that
stab
have
at Expo.
snow on the ground.
It's so worth it, dude.
Yeah. There's some days where we'll have like 50, 60 degrees.
Man, it's still cold where you're at, Jake. It's been in the 80 days here for over a month
And
already,
then
rolling
it'll
on the
be
floor laughing.
Goddamn 4 or 5 inches of snow if you drive 3 miles from where I live. You just got to go up the mountain a ways, and it gets snowy and cold as shit.
The board orientation got me. First, I installed it wrong. Then I didn't realize I needed 1 1/2 gummies, so had to reinstall again. Then I realized my cam was upside gay and had to flip
1.5
it.
gummies. What did you need? What flight controller did you need 1.5 gummies for?
Still chilly in the Pacific Northwest.
But so, okay, so the biggest takeaway from
In
a
my head, I
fractal
had-
frame is build it slowly and try to think of your next couple steps with the build. So the more you plan ahead on a fractal build, like the less shit you'll get into in the long run. Unlike other builds, like on a normal frame where things can just kind of go together in any order, sometimes fractals like have to be put together in like a very specific order to get everything sat properly and like where it needs to be. The programming part, as far as like board orientation, you can always change board orientation in the firmware if you didn't know that. So if you do have it facing the wrong way, orientation wise, you can fix it. If your plugs aren't reaching that, I get, when you need to move some stuff around. But like I've had fractals where like the power cable comes out the side or the front or the back. It all depends on the build.
Edzer 0 hertz no Lomeo. I need to buy a new IO and shit ISA. So expensive right now.
Oh yeah. RC dude.
All my fault
Take it easy,
grinning
brother.
face with sweat. I
Have
was
a good day,
just
man.
excited to get it going.
That's fair. That's fair.
You call that a mountain?
I mean, I don't.
2G4.
I don't call it a mountain. I didn't like call it that. That's
Ejik just
what-
tell Ethios you
that's what
won
the
since his
map
frame fried
calls
yours
it.
rolling on the floor laughing.
So that's what I go off of. I go off of the map name. Oh! Oh, bitch! Did we just hit it backwards,
No,
knife
mountain
edge?
shaming.
Oh!
I guess I never thought about how much of a learning curve the fractal kits have you kinda have to build them in a certain way.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think Eve kind of designed them that way, more or less. Not for any particular reason, but I think just like his designs just end up being that way, where you kind of do have to get them together in a certain order. Otherwise, you're kind of fucked. Like you could really fuck yourself and have to tear the whole thing apart just because you can't get to a pad to solder or like, whatever.
Oh, you got it. Go down. A little more. Oh,
The more you plan though into your
right
fractal
there.
builds,
Go down. You're
the
almost
better.
there. Like an inch. You got it. Yeah. Woo.
I don't think I would ever consider anybody like over planned for a fractal build. I feel like you can always do more. You can always plan a little more for a fractal build.
Illegal fractal builds are fun.
They are, yes. I just tried doing one of those recently and it did not work out well. I was busted by the police immediately. Oop. What are these? already saw those. Never mind. So it's just the same all the way around? Yeah. Meow, 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 meow.
What quad are you using in Velocidron?
The Yakuza. It's a 5-inch.
One thing I hard
racing
talk about
drone.
the F75 is 90% of the time you don't need to disassemble to resolder a broken wire.
Yes, I love that about it. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, because I pop motor wires and shit off. You know, that's one of the most common things that happens. I wouldn't say it happens all the time, but it's the most common thing that I have is like a motor wire pop off of a motor pad. So being able to just like pop or resolder it back on real quick without having to take anything apart, beauty. Not having to take any canopy or anything off. That's always nice. Replacing motors is easy. Replacing a duct instead of replacing the entire frame is nice. Personally, I like the camera mount, mainly because of where your image is.
I was just thinking this doesn't sound like Yakuza.
It doesn't actually like... I don't know. I guess it doesn't stay put depending on what camera you're using and what angle you prefer to have it at. But where I like to keep my camera angle relatively flat, the Fractal actually keeps it right where I prefer it. So it works out for me, but that's kind of a personal preference thing. You were just thinking that this doesn't sound like a Yakuza? It is. I promise. I promise. I don't like flying anything else in this. Oops. I usually notice immediately if it's not the Yakuza. Because all the other quads out of the box have poopy tunes on them and you gotta kind of fiddle with them. But not this one. Solid as a rock. But it's old. It's from like the older, before they added all the newer 5-inch quads. And like tuned them.
8 lunchtime, peace.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna be here too much longer. Whew. I gotta get myself something to eat.
Fractal sucks, but I have no trouble with the cam mount as well. 30 degrees with and light.
Oh, okay. Cool. And yeah, of course.
I bought the Happy Model C and the Happy Model Modular 8 frame, and I got a flight control with plugs, but the way how to frame is you can't unplug it without taking the whole thing apart.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, yeah, sometimes that is the case.
The last time I tried a hummingbird whoop, it still makes me motion sick.
Apart.
I thought I was over that with larger quads.
Just to get to something easy.
Babito.
Fix.
Find and try. This is Bubby's little 1S micro quad.
That, and it's very discouraging to the pilot, especially if you don't like repairing quads. If you have a repair you got to make and it's something stupid, and you know it's something stupid and easy, but you have to tear half the shit apart to get to it. Yeah, nobody likes doing that. It's just like, fuck. God damn it. I don't want to. You know how many people I've heard have been like, yeah, no, I do have a quad. I just don't feel like fixing it because it's annoying. I'd be like, what's wrong with it? And it's like something easy, but it's like, well, yeah, but I got to tear this apart and then I got to take this off and I'd have to like desolder this and I don't feel like doing all that. Well, it's understandable. I get it. I don't like repairing quads either. Shit's annoying. We need to get to like, we need some baller status to where we can just send our broken shit to someone to fix it. We can just pay somebody to fix it. That's where we need to get to. I don't foresee myself getting there in my lifetime, but maybe one day.
I really don't like working on them. Mine are so small.
Yeah, I mean, especially like whoops and shit. It just, they're not easier to work on by any means. 5-inch quads are super easy to work on. Just everything's all spread out. There's more room. The pads are bigger. Like everything is easier. The wires are thicker. Like it's harder to fuck stuff up. Whoops, man, it's so easy to accidentally get too much heat into the board. I mean, you can do that with a 5-inch too, but not as easily.
I've broken out of 75 again, but I don't want to get trough the warranty trouble with having to order something else. I think I'd rather build a new quad than repair one.
I don't think the warranty process is very difficult if you haven't done it yet. Eve tried to make it fairly simple and painless to get a replacement. Oop.
Just getting the props off Whoop still kills me.
Damn, really? Shit. Gotta work on your grip. I have a weird grip. I have like really strong grip. I don't know why. I played drums a lot, I guess, when I was a kid. Maybe that helped. Worked on cars since I was like 7. Maybe that helped. Or maybe I was just born with freakishly strong grip. But nothing else about me is very strong, like, that stands out. But my grip is extremely strong. I have like weird muscles in my hands too that feel like little rocks. They're like solid as shit. I don't do anything.
I have a different experience.
I don't
as
do
you
anything
know.
crazy.
But having to order something else in
do
order
those
to
hand
get it replaced
exercises
at that
a
thing
lot,
in
I
any
guess.
case, though.
Yeah, that's true. I do the hand exercises things a lot. Never mind.
Fat fingers and all that.
But anyways, yeah, trying to get props off. If you can just grip the top of the hub, which doesn't require, you don't need skinny fingers for that. Getting the top of the hub should be pretty easy. Tri-blades
Good
is a
news
bitch.
is the board. I thought I ruined soldering a BT2
That's
on
the
is
other
the one
thing, I
that's
guess.
flying good in the F65.
I only use bi-blades normally. Bi-blades are super easy to be able to grab on the hub. Tri-blades, it's awkward because you're working with the little thirds instead of just a half and a half. So that's true. If I factor that in, yeah. Depending on what props you're taking off, what size prop too. Those 31 millimeters can be a bear, even in bi-blade.
The blade is a lot easier than try for me.
Oh yeah, well yeah. Naturally.
Relax, honey. He's getting ready. As for the underwear, I think it was just an expression.
Look, I may be old-fashioned, but the man says wear your boner pants. I wear
But then
my
grab
boner
the
pants.
bell of the motor from underneath. Just pinch the bell, which that's always easy to get a hold of. But pinch the bell, and then
Yeah, that's my reason to fly 2 blades also lol.
if you can as long as you can grip the top of it, all I do is just a back and forth twist of both while I'm like slightly pulling away on the prop, but just barely. A lot more twisting back and forth than anything, just to kind of get it moving and grooving, and then you can slip it off the shaft. There was no way to say that without sounding sexual, so I just leaned into it. Oops.
Best way to remove props is to get your hands in some Novocaine. When they real numb and you think you lost your hands, then go remove the props. See, Ahti's mind must be melting right now.
Why 4? Does he not like bi-blade props? I don't know, bro. I just fly what feels nice to me. You should fly what feels good for you. And what you enjoy. And if somebody tells you that's wrong, well, they're probably wrong. Whoops.
You are wrong.
True. I knew that. I knew I was wrong. A good prop hopper I recommend. I mean, if you can get your hands on the OG one, that's your best bet, is always to support the original creator, obviously. Everyone after that is kind of just like a mimic of the original, if you will. Personally, I really like the metal one that came out. It was a limited run. I don't know if they still have them. A little expensive, but it was full metal.
I bought goggles 3 and 04 Pro, but scared to fly it.
The
I won't be
fork
mad if I break them.
has also
haha.
been widened, and as far as like for being able to cover the entirety of the prop hub, and it's just tough as nails. It's it's solid. The other ones, all of them have like little quirks about them. Like some of them, the forks might break on or bend. Some of them, the handle, the plunger might snap, the 3D printed part. There's a
From
really...
who?
From who is the original creator is Winston FPV is his name. He sells them through tinywhoop.com. Though.
What is that, OG?
Let me see if I can find it. I'll show you.
I use a blowtorch to remove my props. Saves the fingertips from the pain.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad... What the fuck?
Dude is awesome.
Speaking of, he just made a post. A heartfelt farewell to the Whoop community. Thank you to the amazing friends and supporters, especially Jesse Perkins. Much love I've made along the way.
Scorched.
It is with a heavy heart that I announce my decision to step away from the world of Tiny Whoops as this community that I once admired so deeply. Oh, I'm sorry, and this community that I once admired so
Shredder
deeply.
DJ, a replacement is sick, so I wouldn't worry too hard.
When I first joined this world, I was inspired by the creativity, camaraderie, and shared passion that seemed to unite us all. However, over time, I've come to face challenges that have impacted not only my work, but also my family and personal well-being. The theft of my intellectual property, including the prop popper, and the lack of accountability from certain individuals who position themselves as quote-unquote leaders within this space, has been disheartening and disillusioning. I had hoped for a community built on trust, innovation, and mutual respect, a place where creators could thrive without fear of exploitation. Unfortunately, this has not been my experience. To those who have supported me, believed in my work, and share in the excitement of innovation, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement has meant the world to me, and I will carry those positive memories forward. While I am stepping away from this space, I remain hopeful that the core values that first attracted me to the Whoop community, creativity, integrity, and collaboration, will one day prevail over the actions of a few bad actors, followed by 3 blood drops.
What do you mean by that?
For now, I am choosing to focus on my family, my well-being, and new creative pursuits that bring me joy and fulfillment. This is not a goodbye to creating, but rather a farewell to the madness that has clouded what should have been a thriving, supportive community. Wishing you all blue skies and smooth flying, Winston FPV. P.S. If you happen to see any of the original prop poppers for sale anywhere else other than tinywhoop.com, then they were made and distributed without my permission. End quote. I will put a heart on that, but it makes me sad.
Oh man.
Let me show you.
I feel him. Who is stepping away?
Winston FPV, the creator
Some things
of
change.
the prop popper.
Yeah, sucks. Who is he talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I hard fuck him
I don't know
in.
what he could possibly have meant by the 3 blood drops.
It always comes gay to the money.
Oops, excuse me. So this is the all metal one I was
am
referring
just curious who stole the design.
Right here. This all metal one is really
Winston?
nice.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this one. I use this a lot.
Gee, that's a tough one.
This is the OG right here. It says the V2, but that's only
Did
because
we
the
bleed
V1's
steel
no longer available.
Fuck.
This is the V2 though.
Like
Make
I
sure,
said, FC
as long as you
Yahi.
see that right there, the Winston FPV, as long as it's there. These other ones exist. They're all, again, just
Hard fuck a dude. I feel you, man.
Just
I know the film all too well.
mimics
About Step
of
Away
the
too, but the hard
original,
fuck of flight, I can't
you
go.
know? This one here is the one I was
Yeah.
referring to that has a common problem of
Tool
cracking.
development is an odd market.
This piece right here would crack this 3D printed piece. It's a very nice design. It's very well
Okay,
printed.
smart ass lol.
It's just fucking
There is a 10-minute delay.
broken like right here. For most people, I've seen a lot of pilots break these in the middle of getting a prop off. So yeah, if you want to get the OG, it's over there on tinywhoop.com. It's right there. It'll have his name on it right there. It's proudly made in the United States, handmade by Winston. For a while, he's been making these for a few years now. They were really hard to get a hold of for a long time, and then they more recently have been in stock and kind of hung around. But yeah, it's over there. There you have it. It was released, yeah, there you go, December of 2023.
I would like a poop pooper.
We'll go on over and pick one up. You can get them at tinywhoop.com under the prop pooper. Well, that is fucking
I still have the one he gave me up at
sad.
Tinywhoop Open. Thank you, man. Much hard fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ditto. Yeah, I got the one from him from Tinywhoop Open. Cherish that one. Never getting rid of that. That's sick. One of a kind. Well, it was like one of 20 or something, but
We'll get one tonight, thanks, bro.
yeah, man, of course. But yeah, there's other versions
Did he
out
have
there.
a patent on it?
No, unfortunately, no. And I think that's the biggest issue is there's no real legal route for him, and that's why I think in that post he was saying something about there was trust in innovation and in community and like pushing things forward and all that, and he thought he was working with people he could trust to do that, and he just, I guess he wasn't. So he feels slighted, and I am in no position to say that he shouldn't feel that way.
Yeah, it was the trust.
Because I don't really know the full story. I know a little bit. I probably know a lot more than the average person does, just because I hear a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Feeling.
But you know, again, it's not my place to say who's in the right or wrong here. I have my opinion, but it's just my opinion. You know, is what it is. Pavlenti, hello, how you doing? Or Pavlenti? Either way, hello, how you doing over there on Twitch? But yeah, anyways, so it seems like he's Winston stepping away. Is what it is, man. Hate to see someone that is innovative leave the community. That's always unfortunate. You know, we like to keep those people around as long as possible normally. But shit happens, man. What are you gonna do?
The tool or versions of it has been around for a long time. It's just a modified pulley bearing puller.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the difference here, the
yeah,
concept.
that is true, Blueski.
The concept of the tool has been around for a while. Him creating one from the ground up and making the forks himself.
It's a modified
designing
pinion gear
all
puller.
of that himself. You know, yeah, you can say it's a modified pinion gear puller. I get it, but this one was created by hand and designed from the ground up.
He isn't closing
by
Tinywhoop
him.
though, right?
So it's
He
maybe
just ain't
using
hanging out no more.
similar mechanics to another tool, but this one was designed by him, like from the ground. Like he has all the original 3D modeling files of it. Like he made this. It's not his to like, you know, whatever. I guess slap a patent on. Maybe it'd be a little harder to do that. You might find some complications there, although probably not if you have it branded as a different thing. In the U.S., you probably actually
Not trying
wouldn't
to
have any
diminish
issue.
his design.
No, I know. People have been saying that since I started originally talking about prop poppers like 2 years ago.
He ain't Tinywhoop.
The him trying to do
For
something
sure. The design of this one is specific.
with someone
Otherwise,
else.
everyone would modify a pinion gear puller.
Yeah, right. Yeah, someone else could have obviously done this design.
Is Prop Junkie in chat?
But
No.
the way he made his was specifically for this, and custom parts were made by hand and designed.
We
by
all
hand
junkie
by
for
him.
props.
So you know, I
LOL.
feel some kind of way about it because it's something that he did create by himself. Again, whether it was based off of a previous concept of a different tool for a different meaning, that's one way or the other. However you want to look at that, that's up to you. I don't really factor that in as being like any reason of why it shouldn't be his design. I still think it's fair to say that that is his design that he created. And then, you know, he's an American pilot who made a product.
I got the package, Prop Junkie.
In America, and he wanted to keep it here, so he did all the work himself. He could have easily shipped this to some
Surprising,
Chinese
I know.
manufacturer.
Summertime is busy at work for me.
To
That's
make,
why I haven't been around much.
You know, bundles of them at a moment's notice, like thousands of them for pennies
It
on the dollar.
stifles
I'm
innovation.
Sure.
Always will.
Very well could have done that, but he didn't. He chose not to. And he was proud of that he kept everything in America. I like that too. I strive for that with us. With Infinity Loop stuff, I try to keep everything that we sell made in America, because, you know, that's just the way I roll. All right? I don't like
easy to send it
cheap
abroad if one
Chinese
wanted.
shit. If you like selling cheap Chinese shit, that's on you. That's okay. It's your business. These are just my opinions. But
Can't wait to see the build once it's finished, Metalcraft.
I do feel some kind of way about the prop popper situation.
Loved what he was doing.
I'm not taking any sides here as far as, like, I'm not here to shit on anybody, but it does upset me that someone who put that much work into something just to try to make an honest living, and not a living, but
it's the makers that makes this hobby, you know.
An honest side hustle. And his side hustle was taken from him, shipped to China, replicated, and now it's everywhere.
And used to whip stuff. This camera is massive.
So that part rubs me the wrong way. I hate that. That sucks. But I hate that for anybody, and not even just an FPV. It hurts more in FPV because we're a small community, and you figure a smaller community would build more trust because there's less people. You know each other a little more. It's like a small neighborhood, close-knit
Winston is
community.
one of the makers.
You
Much
know,
hard fuck dude.
versus like trying to trust people when you're in a city, living in like 30-story buildings with all these other people. So yeah, you figure you have.
Okay. Now I know exactly who you're talking about.
You have more of a trust there, and I feel like he kind of got fucked. So again, you can interpret the situation however you'd like. There are no wrong answers. It's just your interpretation of the situation. As Outcast said it best. That's just my interpretation of the situation.
Think of all the people in the USA who feel that way. That is why the tariffs were a thing. Had one in my cart from Banggood, dropping it for the real deal.
I appreciate that, man. And again, I do it because you want to. If y'all want to buy it from China, like I don't hold it against you. Things are expensive right now. Things are always expensive, right? This hobby's expensive. I get that, for sure. So
buy at least one extra when you buy the Metalcraft. Trust me, always have a spare if it's your first 5-inch.
I'm not ignorant to the fact that it's cheaper to get other options other places. I usually pay more to get things done in America, or to get our products made in America. I usually pay a little more, and then what I try to do is I take less.
Everyone who
right?
designed a crazy good design then had it stolen and sent overseas.
The previous company we used for our apparel, they bought a lot of their shit from China, and so our margin, like what we made on t-shirts, used to be like $7 a shirt, and that was low. Like we could have made like $14 a shirt if we wanted to, but I was like, it seems greedy. I'll just do $7. That's fine, right? The shirts are like 20-something bucks, $23, and we make $7 on it. I think that's good. But the
we
new
are
site,
far behind on electronics made in America.
The new site, all of the shit is sourced out of the U.S. one way or the other. Even like the material for this shit is none of it's from China. We went from making like $7 a shirt to like $3. Doesn't really matter to me. It's not a huge like profit margin or anything for us. But like that just shows you the difference.
It ain't about money for me.
I could have easily made $14 a shirt for us, like profit.
I know, just by cheap motors then.
Just by doing cheap
they are
shit,
like $18 a
right?
piece.
But I don't like
or
doing
even
that
him
because they sucked. The shirts were shit. The prints on them sucked. The material sucked. I hated it. Like why would I want our name on something that sucks, right? It seems stupid. So I was like, all right, I'll pay a little extra. We'll take a little bit of a hit on the final price, but who cares? Like, you guys won't pay any more. Price stays the same for you guys. We just take a little less off of our end, give a little more to the company to get better product. Like, you know, it all makes sense in the long run. To me, it did. But not everybody thinks that way. And again, it's not my damn business. So they can do whatever they want. They can take shit and send it to China.
I'm against higher prices for the sake of higher profit. Supporting fellow hobbyists and quality adds to the value for me and worth the premium.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And not only that, but it keeps people like him in the hobby, obviously, because things like this happen and now he doesn't want to be in the hobby anymore. I don't blame him. Feels like you're around a big group of friends when you're in this hobby, and then all of a sudden you feel like one of those friends is just fucking you, like constantly,
I guess
financially. Financially and just like off your IP, just fucking you. That sucks. That's terrible. a terrible feeling. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to hang around either. I would just be more silent, I think, though. I just wouldn't post on, like, Facebook and shit. Although I don't really post on Facebook now. But anyways.
Yeah, feels like friends around here.
You hate to see it, man. Winston is a good dude. Yeah, if you're ever in the market for a prop popper and you want to...
That does hurt.
Support the original. And, you know, honestly, I'll say this too. I'm not even saying that his is the best anymore. There might be better options out there that are stronger, that last longer, that work better. I don't know. Maybe there are better versions out there now. But I can tell you that was the original one. Like, I can tell you for certain that was the original one. So anything that you see now that looks a lot like that one, that T-handle with the plunger and the forks on the bottom, that similar, like, design to the pinion tool, same shit. They just copied his design. That's all that is. They may have made some changes to it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But it was his design. Made for removing propellers off of.
Definitely feels like friends, especially with people like Heads and Prop Junkie and others, of course.
Yeah, I try to keep it friendly because, like, who wants to hang around a place that doesn't feel like friends, right?
Also, though,
That
if
sucks.
someone hasn't run a business in America, especially a retail business, you don't know what it's like to try and make a profit. We'll talk about profit for non-corporations face with rolling eyes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. That's
Junkie
true.
hooked me up beaming face with smiling eyes.
I mean, just to have a business in general without buying
It's hard
anything,
to be around peeps you once loved and now can't trust.
just to have a small business.
We all homies up in here.
Where you sell a digital item that you create, it's still expensive. And you're not even buying anything. It's just your own time and effort.
Like people on
But
Facebook
it's still
complaining
hard.
about Pyrodrone and whatnot.
Oh, about
Yeah,
Pyrodrone
hard
raising
shit
prices
does her.
and all that?
He's American.
Running a business is a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's very expensive. For sure. Although the people on Facebook did, or the companies that did raise their prices earlier, they did say that they were doing it in anticipation of. None of them were doing it because they needed to immediately. They were doing it in anticipation of.
Work never ends and you need catch up.
There's an argument on both sides there. I just don't think. I think some people saw it as like, you don't need to do it yet, so why are you doing it? And other people
Speaking
read.
of community, stopped by my first
Other
2
people read
race
as like
last
that they were
night.
doing it ahead
Was
of time.
awesome to see them
like on
fly
purpose.
and meet some peeps.
Like it was malicious. Speaking of community, stopped by my
Pyrodrone
first
has been
Tinywhoop race
pretty good about
last
changing the
night.
prices.
Was awesome to see them fly and meet some peeps. Cool, man. Where
Heck
at?
yeah, Ellen also.
Where'd you go? What race? That's awesome though. Yeah, you should try to make it to any races you can in your area. It's always a good time.
Back, I mean.
About changing the prices back? Well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's fine. And I understand they were scared and they're worried about their business. They should be. Like, that's how you stay in business. Is you're supposed to worry about your business. So yeah, that's fine. I get that. I just think the argument on both sides was kind of like misplaced. They were like arguing about something that wasn't being argued about. Like nobody was arguing about it in the first place, kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense. I try to stay out of it. I will run my business as I do. I don't need to post about it
In as
or bitch to you
just
guys about
an
it.
open session that
know?
they hold in a Dave and Buster's conference room. I thought Get FPV was kinda shady, Tidge.
Get
I just came
FPV
back to it.
In general, I don't like. I don't like Get FPV long before.
At Shredder
Any of this
09114 for the most part, yeah.
I haven't liked Get FPV since like
I'd say it's close enough does.
2022, probably. It's been years since I've disliked Get FPV, and it's because I've ordered shit from them, and it said
Me
it's in
too,
stock,
heads.
and they sell it to me, and they take my money, and then they go, it'll be there in 2 months. It's on back order. No, it says it's in stock on your site, and I go, yeah, but we updated it because our inventory was off. Like, well, that's not my fucking problem. Then give me my money back. Jesus Christ. Shit like that drives me nuts. Like, it's a small business too. It's way easier to keep inventory.
They have
in line.
always been lazy to me.
It's not like you got multiple locations and you're trying to keep everybody's inventory in line. You got one fucking store. You can't keep your shit in line. I've worked at small business, like small stores, where I was in charge of keeping inventory. It's not that difficult.
Anyone
I'm
that
a
asks
fucking
for
idiot.
a tip for an online order is a bad guy in my book.
It's easy. It's so easy to keep a small store's inventory right. It's just lazy. That's what that is. Lazy. And who suffers in the long run? Customer does. Fuck all that, man. I think I was in retail too long, so my customer comes first thing is always like cemented in my
LOL
head.
at Exiled Scoob. Yeah, man. Check a 0 while looking them in the eye. Open a shop, Infinity Parts.
They've always been lazy to you? Yeah. That and like, yeah, their shipping sucked. I would order things from Get FPV, which they're in Florida. I'm pretty sure. And
My first FPV order was Get FPV, and it
I
took
would
like 3+ months.
Order something from Race Day Quads. I could order them the same day. Race Day Quads would be here in 3 days. Get FPV would take 2 weeks. Why? You're shipping out of the same place. Why? And why is shipping more expensive than Race Day? Well, old Race Day Quads. Race Day Quads is now owned by the same parent company that owns Get FPV. I think that's right. I think I'm doing the math on that correct. Open a shop, Infinity Parts. I would love to expand into selling parts eventually. But sourcing things that I would want to sell is going to be really expensive, and it's just not. It's not worth it. There's not enough like-minded people that would be willing to buy it. It's too easy to buy a cheaper one, and I get it. It's just
I don't even shop at either store
because
anymore.
I get that. That's why I don't want to expand. Is because I know that we'd run into that issue. I'm too stubborn to go do.
I recently ordered from Rect.
Order
How do
things
they work?
Like from China.
They maintain inventory, but
I don't
also
really wanna do
sell
that.
from other shops.
Recently ordered from Rect. How do they work? They maintain inventory.
I feel like a kid on
also sell
Christmas.
from other shops. I
Hi,
don't
Yo
know,
kids.
actually. That's
Hi,
a
Yo
good
wife.
question.
Metalcraft is going to fly a 5-inch rolling on the floor laughing.
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I was surprised to get some of this stuff from Newbie Drone.
Oh, you mean they sell stuff from other shops? They usually buy things from other shops to sell out of theirs.
I used to check
They'll, like,
every
buy bulk
FPV
of
store
things.
every day for new stuff. Get FPV and RDQ
From the
aren't
manufacturer.
on my list of stores to check.
Nope. Yeah, I mean, Dozer, you've been
And the
around
bulk
long
size
enough.
order required to get the parts.
You
It's a
might
huge
remember,
investment.
but on stream, at the end of every stream.
Yeah, they
when
do
I was
a
done
lot of drop
flying,
shipping.
I would open up Race Day Quads and I would go through the list of all the sites except Get FPV. But yeah, Race Day Quads isn't on the list anymore either for me.
But the Vanna style stuff they have is always there and quickly delivered.
Oh, interesting. They do a lot of drop shipping.
The order was too
Probably
wet,
the way to
but
stay,
fulfilled and shipped from Newbie Drone.
Oh, interesting. I wonder how that works. So Newbie
Yeah,
Drone's not
man,
exactly
I
a big
remember.
company.
It was fun to check them.
Yeah, it used to be, and you remember, like, they would have new FPV parts on Race Day Quads, like, every day, every other day. Even if it was just a few things or, like, some new props or something, it was always something. They always had new shit up, and they don't do that anymore. And now they post, like, a rack of, like,
I
random
ordered some
shit.
FPV cycle bells from Rect and the ship direct from Pacycle.
You see, like, all kinds of, like, RC car stuff now on there and all kinds of shit. But on Race Day Quads, all you ever used to
Legit
see
every
was,
day.
like, new quad stuff constantly. All the time, dude. They were on top of their shit. And then as soon as it switched, it was like within a month. I just didn't even... let's go look at Race Day Quads right now. Let's see what they got. They got the new Hummingbird. Okay.
Drop shipping, probably.
That's not bad. Do they still say that they update?
Everything I ever got from Rect was shipped from Newbie Drone, Bird, Getv, you name it. All of it, but Vanna style stuff.
Really? Is Rect like a sister company or something to Newbie Drone?
At Payday for which FPV cycle
I don't
motors
know.
are you running?
I don't know how that works.
Interesting.
That's weird. But drop shipping by two American companies? Rect ships from the U.S. They're located in the U.S. Newbie Drone ships from the U.S. They're located in the U.S. I just don't see why.
RDQ drop ships from Nubidrone also.
Like, what's the benefit?
Yeah, I use 2 Rotor Village stock check daily. Now it's Gay 2 weekly. I think they are like a middleman cause. They use RDQ and get a PV. 2.
I don't know. It just seems weird. Like, why would you even? Yeah, I don't know.
Like a shop if store. LOL Gay 2 weekly. Son.
Price increases until maybe it became standard across
I
the
can't
board.
get past get verwendet price increases until maybe it becomes standard across the board. Just hope shops like 2 and Imid aren't taking a hit
Tinywhoop
to
raised
maintain
prices.
prices.
Didn't Tinywhoop make a post about they were raising prices? I thought they did. I thought both of the companies did.
Hey, Junkie, I think this frame is broken. It's
They
in pieces
may have
rolling
gone
on the
back
floor,
on that,
laughing,
I
rolling
guess.
on the floor, laughing.
But I thought.
It is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I wonder why. Like, what's the point of the drop shipping if they're both in the U.S.?
No words, don't even need no music.
I don't know. It's outside of my
Drone Camp store. Lol.
outside of my pay grade. I don't know. Outside of my security clearance,
Yeah,
sir.
I get it. If you were serious, I was going to say it's going to be a long build. They did, but they are
Okay, I
not
guess,
as
but
high.
This just seems like a lot of shit that is available on another site, and they bought it to sell on theirs.
At Payday for Nice. That is my main motor too. Don't need 2 stock items. I think it's cause they don't hold their own inventory like at all heads.
So like so it's just Newbie Drone Lite? It's like Newbie Drone just takes a hit
I think they sell a lot of shit just for other companies,
on
like
their
a broker.
Like, so hang on a minute. So if you pay the same price at Newbie Drone as you would at Rect, but then Rect, if you buy from Rect, Rect gets paid, right? To be still a thing and like still be working. But then Newbie Drone fulfills the order and keeps the inventory.
Almost like how affiliate links work.
Wait. So like they buy, like Rect buys the inventory, but they don't actually take it? Like they just like give Newbie Drone money and they're like, hey, we keep this and sell it when we sell it? Is that right? I don't know. I feel like this shit's way too complicated. But I guess if they're saving on inventory space, I guess that makes sense. But like, where's Newbie Drone's profit in this? Don't they lose money? Because Rect has to make money.
Yeah, it's like
Newbie
a
Drone
third-party
has to
person
make
making
money.
the sale happen.
Almost like how affiliate links work. Well, affiliate links, the company just takes a hit. Like they just take the loss on that. So Newbie Drone just takes a loss every time that Rect sells something. Not a loss, but they get it. They get like
Yeah, I
same
kind
price
of
back,
want
I
to
guess.
try them out as well. At Payday have been meaning to for a while. I have so many 25M motors still though, lol. Heads. If I pay you, can you ship a shirt to Bad for Life?
You don't have to pay me. Yeah. What kind of shirt do you want me to ship to Bad for Life? That's basically the system they're using.
They
the
are
way
the
I
salesman
described
walking
it.
up to you as you are browsing the SLs. I think they just offer what they have available at the time, but Booby Drone just sells it to Rect at a lower profit margin. Both get paid just not as much.
Oh, okay.
That is basically the system they are using.
Oh yeah. I don't know, man. That seems weird.
Drones are junkies.
El Muffy's having a day. That's all right, brother. We all go through it.
But 2 places
Just gotta
is going to
grin
touch
and
more
bear it,
customers
buddy.
than 1. It does make sense. If that's what is happening exactly.
Oh, how I asked about the shirt. That is what they're doing. Oh.
How I asked about the shirt. That is what they
gotcha.
are doing.
But then, where do you make money?
RDQ has a wholesale account.
If you pay me to ship a shirt to Bad for Life, where do you profit?
Yeah, I was shocked when FPV Cycle shipped my order when I ordered direct from Reg. Seems like Rec does it for other companies as well.
Get to know everything you want to know when you want to know.
I sold to the public and contractors, 2 diff prices.
Ah, okay. All right. So we would just consider Rect a contractor, basically. But that also doesn't hold inventory. So it would be like if you sold stock to a company.
I charge a bit
but you
more,
hung
or
on
get a
to
volume
it
discount.
and shipped it for the company when they sold it on their website. Am I wrapping my head around this correct, or am I missing something? Text says yeah.
Profit
Okay.
through name recognition, smiling face with hearts.
The last person I'm going to argue with about this would be Tech, because he does this shit for real. So
Sorry, I just got back. What are we talking about?
it doesn't make any goddamn sense to me, but that must be why I don't do it for a
Does
living.
this mean Rec wears a hard hat? Pouting face.
Yes, Rect does wear a hard hat.
Yep.
That's okay. I guess that's one way
You
to
order
do it.
from them, they
I
give
feel
10 to 15% fee.
Rect just wouldn't make enough to like stay afloat. If that's
Rec
all
does
they're
have
doing,
inventory as well.
right?
They have an operation out of Ohio, so they do both.
Oh, the Vanny stuff. Okay. So they sell
all the Vanny stuff.
All right. So Rotor Riot doesn't sell any of the
That
Vanny stuff
sounds
on their
fair.
site. It's just through Rect.
Exactly like that. They don't need to advertise, etc.
Got you.
Thank you, Tech.
A lesser profit for more sales.
What shirt
over
is that?
time. Okay.
Do you have one to show?
Okay. What shirt is that? The one I'm wearing? Is that what you're talking about? Okay. All right, I guess that makes more sense. A little more sense than it did previously. I still don't see how like Rect turns a large profit off of just like the Vanny line. Oh yeah, Vanny's pretty popular, but then they got to pay Vanny for his shit too, right? I wonder if he actually gets a cut off of his product sold. He might not.
A fake Rec has all the Vanny stuff and they sell. Once Vanover left. Economy of scale.
As far as I know, Rect has
The one you
all
are
the
talking
Vanny
about.
stuff and they sell once Vanover left. Okay. Oh, we're just talking about nothing. We were just like making it up.
Tech, I ain't forgot
we
you,
were
man.
using a shirt
I still have your
as,
frames to build up. Hopefully do a live
as an
stream when I
example.
build them up. It's on the list. I got slots to catch up on, man. Gotta be razor thin margins for them.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because like operating costs and shit too. It's not super cheap. I mean, they're online only, so I guess it's a little easier. But
Rec is the Vanny style distributor. It says it right
Yeah,
on
man.
Vanny's website, so he getting paid for sure.
okay. Well, you know, not everybody
The
that puts
concept
their
is
name
kind
on
of
stuff
nice because I
in
can order
FBD
from one store rather
gets paid
than
for
multiple orders.
Just so you know, not everybody that puts their name on
Rec sells
signature
merch as
series
well.
shit
It's a small family operation.
gets paid for it. Sometimes the pilot's name's on it, and they don't ever see any of it.
I ordered something from Rec and it came from both stores, and they only charged me once for shipping.
Well, that's good. But yeah,
They have both storefront and low employee overhead,
if you
any
got to
and all
pay
besides the owners.
shipping and it's coming from 2 places, that too. That dude. Like Tech saying, yeah, a little here
A
and there.
little
to
here
add
and a
up.
little there adds up fast.
Yeah, bro. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, what if you order like some Vanny shit and some Newbie Drone shit? Then you got 2 different people sending you things from 2 different places.
Many small manufacturers like to do drop shipping, so they don't have to do any marketing.
So they're both shipping, but you only pay shipping to one company, and you only pay for the shipping of like.
Do you like redheads? I know some peeps don't like drop shipping stuff, but I think it's cool.
Do I like Rect? I think I've bought maybe 1 or 2 things from there before.
Well,
not often.
One shipping charge on my order came from 3 sources.
One shipping charge that came from 3 sources.
Spit.
There's your first gag.
What? Oh.
And a gag.
Yeah. Let her rip.
Heads.
Most of the FOV stores are right out of the owner's basements. Most of it is just
Well, I know that,
logistics.
yeah, I know
They don't
that.
stock anything or actually spend money for it up front. Somebody can explain what is drop shipping equal sign.
A lot of the, at least as far as tinywhoop shops are concerned, they do have all their inventories there. Like all their stock is in their house. It's in their basement. I'm pretty sure Zotek has openly talked about that, but I've personally
Yeah, they'll piece it together
I
for you
personally
for
know
sure.
that all of their inventory is there, and they, most of the time, most small tinywhoop shops, most micro FPV shops take out a loan, a business loan. They order tens of thousands of dollars worth of product.
Yeah, I know Jesse definitely does.
And then pay back the business loans. So most of them run off of loans, I think, for the most part. Don't quote me on that. I know a couple of them do for sure. Like I know, they've told me, 100%. But I don't know that that's the case for everyone, for every business in FPV, every small website. But I know a few of them that take out loans, buy an ass load of products, all the products at their house. They personally ship every single item out of their house. Yeah, it's how they do business. Sounds stressful as fuck to me, but again, that's why I don't do that, and they do. More power to them. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but I ain't doing it. No, sir, not me. Couldn't be me.
Shipping is normally pretty overcharged for, you know how much shipping costs off a place like Pirate Bay, so they are charging 2x the price anyway, when they are charging $10 for shipping.
Shipping off a place like Pirate Bay.
Oh no, I agree. I've heard this before as well. Fly High is the same way too of inventory.
Pirate Bay where you get...
That's what I appreciate about you.
Do you ship torrents to your house? Jake, are you
No,
shipping
sir,
torrents?
I don't like it. Grinning face.
It's a boomer move if I've ever heard. I got some torrents in the mail. I got a few seasons of The Sopranos I ordered off of Pirate Bay. Got them shipped
Dropshipping
express.
=one company makes products and ships them. Other people sell the products and then ask the manufacturer to send the product to the customer.
Oh, pirate ship. Okay. Pirate ship. I got you.
Purge ship that auto-corrected lol.
Pirate Bay, pirate ship. They're both
confused by
they're
the
both to do with water.
comment. Pirate ship.
No, sir, I don't like it. That's a fact. I'm not a fan.
Though there are lots of internet businesses that can start that way, just drop shipping and selling other people's shit. In this day and age, you can build a business with nothing.
Yeah.
Well, if you have some balls and flexible morals. Grimacing face.
Yeah, that's where my issue is.
Oh.
The flexible morals thing's a challenge for me. I have a hard time with that. I have a hard time
Hey heads, how long does it take to make a tattoo sketch? I paid my tattoo artist for something in waiting. It's only been like 2 days, so I think I'm being impatient. But how long is it usually?
You are most likely being impatient. I'd give him a week at least before you call him. Give him 7 days and then call him and just check in.
私はまず第一にコメディアンなので、人々が私を真剣に受け取ることを期待していません。シットポスティング。
Roll up the sleeve, have the convulsion, and hail Satan.
Oh, well.
I paid my way through my graduate degree drop selling on eBay.
Well, if it isn't. Mr. Asbestos Fibers.
Flexing morals will hurt.
With a 666.
Lol, sick.
Yeah, I'm being one of those naive small business owners that's like, maybe if I'm honest, I'll make it. We'll see what happens. All right, let me get you a marble. We're getting 2. I gave 2 to Apache earlier. I'll give you 2. Double yeet. Oh, no, wait. No, it's not glowing. It's just yellow. Frig off. Frig off, marbles. All right, well, I'll do a blinker instead. Asbestos, do you smoke? Do you smoke asbestos fibers? Are those smokable? No. Cheers, everybody.
Daggle,
Happy
it's not checked.
Friday. What's not ChatGPT?
What are Mars balls for?
The marbles are just something fun. They are a byproduct.
My favorite part is the marble ismer.
They're a byproduct of super chats. But basically, when a super chat comes in,
the sketch is going to be a whoop stuck in a rose, American traditional style.
Pull a
it's
marble
for my left arm sleeve on my forearm.
Out of
I'm
the jar. I'm hyped for you, brother. Oh, Jesus. You gotta send a picture in when you get it. But anyways, we pull a marble out of the jar. Some of these marbles, I'll show you one actually.
some of these marbles are made out of uranium glass. So, when...
Think of like ass for months.
Sometimes, if I can fucking get one. All right. So sometimes when we do one of these marble pulls, we'll get a uranium marble, and that's why the UV light is on, because it looks like a normal marble until you turn the UV on, and it very obviously glows way brighter than all the other ones. So as you can see, we got a couple in here already, but whenever the uranium ones come up, that triggers a random giveaway for the whole chat. And the giveaway happens right then and there. It's usually small items, sets of motors, cameras, flight controllers, frames. We have merch giveaways. You can go to our merch shop on infinityloops.com and get anything from there. That's another one. All kinds of shit. We have all kinds of things. But that does small giveaways. And then when all of the marbles are in this jar and it's totally full, we do a massive giveaway that's worth like hundreds of dollars. So the last couple we've done was a DJI 04 Lite Meteor 75 Pro from Beta FPV. Before that, we gave away a Bind and Fly Fractal 75, the limited edition Infinity Loops joint. And now, currently, we have a Expo being built by Fractal Engineering. It's going to be fully tricked out with all kinds of fun shit on it. And that'll be the next one for the next jar.
Okay?
That's on the
It's
way.
like a dentist chair, you know? Like
This slap already played. Chloe over on Kick, what up? Yo. Do we have a yo for you? Let me give you a yo. Give me a yo.
Yo.
Yo. All right. You're right on time. I'm just getting ready to leave.
I'm talking myself.
You just made it. I'm out of here.
You have a futures.
But I appreciate everybody hanging around today. Thank you kindly. We'll be back tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our normal shit show. We're doing your videos tomorrow night. So if you have a video that you
When I was younger, I was a lot different. The
throughout
years
the
of
week,
business has weighed on my conscience, and I don't like being that way. Well, I just refuse. Don't make a whole lot of
make
money
sure-
anymore, but can't sleep.
make sure to come on by and submit a video for tomorrow night's
Mesothelioma
stream.
terps for the win.
As long as it's FPV and it's you.
I don't smoke the
You're all
asbestos,
good.
but yestis. Dang Diggle, let the artist work. Creativity is not force man.
Yeah, tattoo artists though, usually Levi, they got other clients and
Still
shit they're
waiting on
dealing
that
with
marble
at
track
once. Like
Vanny
they're
Vanny.
juggling a few projects at once. And most of the time they have to create art of some kind for all of them, just to fit whatever body part is going on. So yeah, give them a week or so,
Oh my,
and then
are you
maybe
serious?
call them and remind
An
them.
ex-pal.
Also,
Sweet.
when you ask them to do a sketch, did they charge you for the sketch, or did they say to
A
pay
blue
it
skipping.
later?
So drop selling is when you just resell stuff of a company, rising the price,
B,
and then order from the company the product and put the client address.
Did you give them any money to start the sketch?
Later, mofos.
Doesn't work all the time, but sometimes, much like over tipping a bartender when you get your first drink.
I need to
and
get
then when you
tattooed
go
by
back for
heads
the
one
second
day.
drink,
Pouting face.
if it's crowded, he'll pick you out what you need. Much like that. If
Have
you
a
tip
great
them
Friday,
a little
everyone.
more when you
Y'all
ask
great
for the
friends.
sketch, just say like, "Can you just put this towards my total or
Later,
whatever?"
heads and crew.
Sometimes that'll help grease the wheels a little bit.
Cheers, heads and chat.
No guarantee there though, but
Later, huffos.
Steel has a new video. There you go. Oh, you paid already. Okay, cool.
See ya, fellas. Mr. Head, sir. You rock.
Give him time. I haven't texted him. I'm just being ADHD.
8-bit, I
man.
know.
Yeah, it's
I
all
haven't
good, dude.
texted him.
You're
I'm just
excited.
being impatient.
Yeah, you're excited, brother. It's all good. I get it. Yeah, just give it time. Give him about 7 days, and then
Yeah,
hit him
heads
up.
tattoo would be cool.
And just say
if cross paths that way.
I'm just looking
I would
for.
consider a tap by heads.
I'm looking for an update on the artwork. Is all.
At El Muffy, not exactly, but close enough.
I don't think that's unreasonable though. Give him a week. Should be good.
And sometimes the artist just doesn't feel like drawing that day, lol.
True. Yeah. Sometimes it's just not in them, or they can't really get the design together, or to flow right, or whatever.
I paid already. I'm giving him
yeah.
time, haven't texted him. I'm just being ADHD in my head. Money talks and bullshit walks.
That's a fact. Oh yeah.
I don't usually see my tattoo artist art till the day before. I get it slapped on my body.
Yeah, we usually figure out mine like day of, because this is my buddy.
You
so when I go to
must
see him,
give me tattoo
we hang
one
out
day.
and
Heads.
smoke and drink and go get lunch and like shoot the shit and catch up for a while, and then we'll go back to the shop and we'll like put on music and we'll
See ya, heads.
continue shooting the shit and then smoke more, and then like go to the beer store, and like it's always I'm always there for like 8-9 hours, and I go for like 2 of that I'm getting tattooed, maybe like 2 hours maybe. The rest is just kind of chilling. But yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Day of it is. Give you a tattoo? I mean, if you ever find me in person and you have a tattoo machine on you, consider it done. I got you. Wouldn't be the first. Probably won't be the last. All right, boys. Oh, on that note, fucking T-Bone coming in planting the bomb before we get out of here. Big ups to T-Bone.
Bro, I rolled up to get my last tattoo. So fucking drunk, I felt so bad rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, God. First off, thank you, T-Bone, for the map today. Big ups for that. And also, congratulations to Dennis, Travis, Ben FPV, Gerard, and Grin. All welcome to the 90%ers. And thank you, T-Bone, for the member bomb. Big ups, brother. Finish strong indeed. Thank you kindly. Go check out T-Bone's new map. It is live in Velocidrone in Dynamic Polyworld. Go give it a whirl. That should hold you over until tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Take it easy, boys. Get out there and fly if you can. If you can't, go fly Whoop or something. Or go fly that new T-Bone map. Couldn't hurt.
Here's the internet card.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Adios, guys.
Just go to your boss? No, go with me. I'm kind of a perfectionist. Perfectionist.